Oh, okay. Good afternoon. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. I don't have anything set up as usual. It's a day that ends in Y and I'm unprepared. Give me a second. Okay. So I've got Twitch set up. I've got YouTube set up for once. That's great. Good for me. Proud of myself. I don't have any of my Live 2D set up. Okay. Hold on. I will look in a second. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay. Also, just as a heads up to YouTube, we're going to be talking about some Twitch specific stuff. Obviously it still affects YouTube because AI affects everything right now. Also, I will say as a disclaimer, I am anti-Gen AI. I work in a field where I have to use Gen AI. I try to keep my involvement of Gen AI to a minimum, but I cannot call myself entirely pure, quote unquote, right? I can't give myself a gold star for this stuff because of where I work. I cannot not do it, right? And in the field I work in, it's just impossible to try and find a job where they are not shoving in Gen AI in every single capacity. Wrong button. I don't know if I'm in the right spot though. I may be in the wrong spot. I hit my buttons really fast. I'm not in the right spot. Okay, hold on. Yes, YouTube isn't great, but it's not affected by this specific concern. So hi all, how's it going? Did I do the thing I was supposed to do? I did the one thing I was supposed to do. I didn't post it. Right? No, I did post it. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm trying to promo as I do this. So give me just a second. You kind of understand and but you don't like it and you worry about what it does to people. What it does to people happening to people like you. Sorry, do you mean specifically in terms of as a content creator on Twitch or as a person that works in a field that cannot escape Gen AI? Let me... should probably put a caveat in my promos that, hey, I am talking about this stuff, because some people, they don't like hearing or listening to politics at all, anywhere, right? And I respect that, and I understand that. So I do want to make sure that when I talk about what I'm going to be talking about at any point, I make sure that, you know, people know what they're coming into. Those are the main places I do it. I don't want to promo anywhere else. I'm lazy. Anyway, hey Areha, how's it going? Okay, first of all, let me make a pinned post for streamers. This actually is less impactful to people that have Twitch accounts that are just viewers, but if you do at any point decide to be a streamer, you do want to make sure that you have this. I'm just gonna take this post text that Zach Bussey had posted earlier today. And I'll put this here on YouTube. Now uses your channel as a creator. It's a creator slash streamer. There we go. Because again, if you're a person that's a viewer and you're like never expecting to ever stream, you can still opt out. It's just, it's on the streamer end where it comes into play. So it probably is good to just make sure that the people that you regularly watch do have opted out if this is something that you're very gung-ho about, which I'm very gung-ho about, right? As a person that cannot escape it, you are subjected to its influence and the way it creeps in and addicts people worries me with regards to that. That's fair. That's fair. So let's talk about Twitch today. So first of all, they did not send out an email. Let's start there. They did not send out an email. I think they added it to like their patch notes that they send out, and I'm not sure how else, but they expected a lot of this news to go around by word of mouth, people on social media, people in DMs, etc., which I'm not going to not say that wasn't effective, but also sending out an email would have been good, right? They might also scrape your chat, but nothing of that nature has been said, and who even knows if opting out would stop that. Yeah, they did a Q&A today about it. And the fact of how little they know is kind of astounding. I don't expect the head of community to know too much about this. I honestly don't understand why they put her at the forefront to take all of this hit. Like, the chief product officer was there, but I feel like it should have been the chief product officer and like the CEO. I don't think that the head of community should have been there taking a lot of flack for these decisions that are out of her control. But I mean, yes, of course it's simple. It's like you need a scapegoat, right? That's fine. That's whatever. But so basically, Twitch is using our channels to train generative AI by default. And from what the little they knew, they could tell us that this was done on the creator side. Where it allows to train on your channel, your everything, your comments, right? Unfortunately, it's the community head job. I mean, I feel like something like this is over her head. That's my personal opinion. But you're right. They put in front the person that people will know and can't responsibly scream at. Oh, trust me, no, there was a lot of yelling in that video today. Anyway, so there was a user voice that went out at least weeks ago when, Twitch started really getting into generative AI, and they're like, hey, we don't want any part of this AI. In which the community head and the CPO said, yes, we've read that, and that made it so that way we added in the opt-out. Generally saying, hey, we wouldn't have even put in that opt-out button if we didn't read your user voice, which, like, yeah. And so, a lot of people were like, hey, Why did you not put this as opt-in by default? Like how most responsible things should do that never do, right? But still, why didn't they have an opt-in? And the CPO was like, oh yeah, it's because no one would voluntarily choose to opt in. I wonder why. I wonder why, Mike Minton. I wonder why. So anyway, what else can I say about this? Something that really pissed me off when I was listening to them is that they were like, oh, well, you know, we also want to set the scene of Gen AI versus AI because, like, you know, you guys are saying no to all AI, but we need some of our AI, like our auto clipping. And it's like, bitch, you are cherry picking your own definitions and what you want. You know that generative AI, when we're talking about AI, we're talking about that. You know we're talking about that. You know we're not talking about machine learning. We've been talking about it like that for years. And you say, oh, well, you know, you guys want to get rid of all AI, but not all AI. It's good, blah, blah, blah. That really pissed me off because I was like, hey, you're talking down to us like we're stupid. I think the automod actually removed my comment for that. Auto clipping is Gen AI. You're right. I may have been thinking about the general captioning. I can't remember. I had to listen to this drivel for like an hour and I didn't take notes. So you're right. I think auto cropping is Gen AI. There are some parts of Twitch that are machine learning and, you know, but the automod is a secret third thing that one of my other streamers can explain, but I cannot. That's fair. So I don't know. And then they were like, oh, well, you know, Amazon isn't like the one that's doing all the training. Like, it's your OpenAI, it's your Ambernick. Who's buying into those? OpenAI can't exist in a vacuum. Who's buying into those? Hey, Amazon, what about your new AI data center that's going to be the largest single source of pollution in the United States in Texas? Hey, what about your huge ass fucking data center? But it's not you guys doing it all. It's not you guys. So anyway, it's kind of a clusterfuck right now. And the problem is, as much as I hate to admit it, they are true when they say you're going to face this issue almost everywhere, right? At least almost everywhere that is generally this is where people go to do things, right? We're not talking the indie streaming spots yet. We'll talk about that in a minute. Text with its own isolated power grid that absolutely cannot support any of this. Yeah, I mean, wait till the winter. Like, it already goes down just on its own. Never mind the giant data center. So the problem is Twitch is run by Amazon and Amazon is all in on AI. The problem is YouTube is run by Google. Google is their whole ass everything is in the AI. They are choking on the AI. Everything is entrenched in AI. So it's like, unless we as creators just decide to stop streaming, there's not much we can do. Enter in indie streaming services. Yeah, Amazon plus Google plus Meta, exactly. They're all three Spider-Man pointing at each other. So, for example, Picarto exists. Picarto doesn't really participate in any of this. But the problem is, and we've seen this again and again with trying to create platforms for indie people that are not under these big companies is that the streamers can go. The viewers aren't going to go anywhere. You might have your very particular, like, gung-ho, I'll follow you to the end of the earth, like 5 or 10 viewers, but like, viewers aren't going there because that's not accessible for them and that's not convenient for them, right? And that's the biggest problem with trying to go to these indie spaces, is that it's like, well, you can go, you will take a massive hit. I've seen it in gosh, it was like a VTuber indie stream that tried going for a really long time. It had to close because it just wasn't getting enough money or enough traction. And it's really rough because it really feels like his streamers were between a rock and a hard place. And then there's the people that go, take your money out of Amazon, out of Twitch, out of YouTube and Google, right? Do Coffee, do Patreon, do mail stuff. And that's cool and that's great. But people that are in it for the money, for whatever reason, that can't do the types of things that are generally accepted as a Coffee or a Patreon membership, like maybe they can't draw, right? Like, it's just, it's difficult. It's just a difficult thing all around, you know? Twitch and YouTube are subsidized by these massive businesses. They run out a lot to prevent competition, specifically because Amazon and Google are looking to control the narrative. Yeah, it's true. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Mama, I love you.
Love you.
How was lunch? Where'd y'all go?
We went to Fuzzy's Tacos, which wasn't bad, but they had exactly 2 things that I could eat. Like, I was looking at their menu and I was like, oh, they've got salads if nothing else. No, they don't.
They don't even have the salad.
They have salads. Every single one of them has meat.
Well, honestly, you don't want to eat the salad anyway, because I mean, where's the lettuce been?
But they had one taco that was like, it was actually pretty good. It was like a poblano pepper, shredded cheese, avocado, cilantro. That was it.
Cool.
And I was like, cool.
Cool.
They do also have corn tortillas if you ever decide you want to try them.
Oh, hell yeah. Listen, I'm making fried rice tonight.
I figured.
I don't have as much rice as usual. I made less rice yesterday because I didn't think I'd be making fried rice today.
That's fine.
Okay, but I still have enough for both of us, but it's just a little less than usual.
It's okay.
I'm also going to try the bacon bits.
Yes.
If you want, go downstairs, open up the bag.
It's not going to make sense unless I try it in the dish.
Sure. I mean, you at least get the taste of it. It's not bad. It's pretty bacony.
Okay. But yeah, the zucchini has like, I don't know, tomato sauce or something on it. You can just wash it.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
And you sure it's tomato sauce and not like...
It's definitely...
blood?
Sauce.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Love you. Hi, Floral Cat Jai. Welcome in. Do I remember the Backstreet Boys reunion tour? You know, I'm so glad you said that. I don't, but they're on residency right now, and I'm going to be in the area soon. So I need to remember to do that. Anyway, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour is an excellent bit of a much drawn out, belabored metaphor because it happened because YouTubers literally could not mention COVID. I see. Yeah. I remember where, I mean, it still happens now where people just basically get demonetized for saying specific things. But no, I didn't remember that. Man. I see. So when people would say you caught COVID, it was like, oh, you got tickets. I see. Also, sorry. You guys know I'm neurodivergent. I just remembered that this is covering, and we don't need this anymore. Actually, can I do a small aside just for a second? I'm trying to get ready for my fall crops, and like, there's a bee? No, there's a wasp out there. It's got a home somewhere near my place, but every time I go out, it's kind of like muscling up like, hey, what you doing? And I'm like, fine, I won't go out, damn. Good and bad news, okay. Good news, you think you found the nest. Bad news, you think there's two. Hey, where did you find it? Behind the water drain thing. Oh, sorry, I'm shivering. That's terrible. That's terrifying. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to put a decoy up. I don't think both are, well, I mean, if there's two, yeah, then one's probably a decoy, but then why did they just go there anyway? Okay, do we need to call pest control, or do you think our spray will do it? I have to assume that if you found the nest, though, that it's pretty sizable. You think our thing will be good? Okay. Oh, I hate everything about wasp. Oh, okay. Anyway, back to the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. If you got tickets, you caught COVID, and always test before you go out, because you might not think you have tickets, but if you're anywhere near someone who had tickets, they may have snuck them into your back pocket, or you may have picked up ticket residue, because traces of them can remain on surfaces for up to 72 hours. Yeah, I mean, at the time, yeah, we thought that it wasn't airborne, so I understand. Yeah, yeah, and I mean now we don't even talk about COVID anymore, right? It's just people get, ooh, I got something weird and I was sick for a week. I don't know what it was, like. So anyway, I don't want to continue to harp on the things that are completely out of our control. Yes, we do, but we're the outliers. Exactly. I talked about this to you, Alex, but not really. I talked to you about how when I went to the boba shop that one day, there was like that guy there and we were both waiting for the one person running the shop to come back. This guy was just very interested. He was like, oh, you're wearing a mask. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, it must be really like hot to wear it in like the summer. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty hot, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. And he was never like malicious or anything. He was just genuinely curious, because I'm saying people as the general populace, not as every single person, because obviously there are outliers. We are outliers. People don't mask anymore. And so, we were talking about how, like, when people, he's like, oh, well, like, I know COVID's still a thing, but you just don't really hear people talk about it anymore. I'm like, yeah, it's just like, oh, well, people get sick about something, but it's still out there, blah, blah, blah. Also on the AI bit, I think it's one of those things where you'll need to mark your stream as opt out and your about on, either in the about section panels or one of the tags. Yeah, exactly, because you don't know who is or is not doing these things, and you do want to make sure that you're safe. So I'll probably put it in my about section. I know a lot of people are doing tags, but like, as you can see, I have 10 tags. Well, maybe you can't see it, but I have 10 tags, and I can't take out one of my tags for another. Like, they're all very important to me. So I'll probably put it in my about section. Let's see. Okay. One more bit of dumb political stuff, and then we'll go to actually like fun things that I've been doing, right? Sure. Let's be extra mad. Let's do it. What do I need to do? I need to do this, and that's already good. Hey, perfect. That's my secret cap. I'm always angry. Quickly replace a tag with trans rights. Can I do that while I'm streaming? I assume that the tag goes away or something. You should be able to the same way you update title. Oh yeah, it just doesn't let you do it. It just doesn't let you do it. That's wild. Yes, I do think for Twitch, a lot of them are opt-out Gen AI. Do I even need the English channel? People know I speak English. I feel like it's mostly when you're not. Anyway, yeah, I think it's opt-out Gen AI. No, but that's wild on the trans rights. They don't even let you put that in. That's fucking, my God. My God, you know? Gosh. But yeah, so that's Twitch stuff. So, you know, again, if you're a Twitch creator, please make sure to opt out of having your stuff trained, because why does the AI model need to get smart? Fuck that. Why does it need my stuff to get smart? Anyway, so something that I thought was I thought it was a joke. This is gonna be my last political thing before we go into nicer, generally nicer topics. Is so I genuinely thought this was a bit. I saw the other day, it was like a title, and it was like, I also saw Jer, the ska artist I really like, post a video about it, and they put ska as a threat to national security with a screen cap that says the Trump administration this week declared tubas, trombones, trumpets, and French horns a national security threat. I thought that was a bit. I thought that was a joke. But it was an actual thing that they did this week. They declared tubas, trombones, trumpets, and French horns a national security threat. Are they okay? Like, I know the answer is no, but like, are they okay? Are they like huffing too much fumes? Like, what's going on? We're in the stupidest timeline. I'm saying. You're trying to convince them that they should cover the Beyblade theme because Beyblade zinc alloy falls under the same metal tariff behind it. I see. I hope that works out for you. I don't know. And I know, like, okay, sorry, this is US politics talk for a second. Are they still like blocked on the ballroom? Did the Supreme Court just say they can't do that yet? Like, what's going on with that? Because I think they're spending too much taxpayer money. Do I want the good AI news? Yes, I do want the good AI news. I think, in general, Gen AI is really sucky in its current implementation. Right? Everything about it. We're going too fast. We're not caring about the environmental aspects of it. We're training on things we shouldn't. Wikipedia is down because it's currently being scraped by Claude. I don't know what that is. Hold on. Should I Google? I'm Googling. I'm incredibly confused. I do think that there are some good aspects of Gen AI and how it's helping us in the health industry, but we can't just take the good when there's so much bad, you know? Wikipedia, if you don't know, I didn't know, is a Wikipedia fork that's just Wikipedia articles, but with the letters mixed around to make it funny. I see, okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. Claude is just another chat GPT. I mean, yeah, essentially. It's another chat GPT. It's a little more specialized in what it works with. It's actively learning bad Wikipedia. That's great. That's wonderful. I do love that. I do love that a lot. Okay. Let's shift into lighter topics. That's a perfect segue to shift into lighter topics. Not Dan, I want you to know that I started reading, I've already lost the name. You recommended it to me the other day. The one that was like Slay the Princess and like Disco Elysium came together and had a baby in fan fiction. I started reading that. It's wonderful. It's exactly what I thought it would look like. Oh, okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my e-reader. I have the title there. The Fury of a Shattered Mirror. Hold on. I can't spell archive. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, I got it now. Thank you. Oh no. It's making me change my password for Archive of Our Own. Hold on. Do I have to do this now? I guess I could do this later. I'll do it now. Change password. Update password. Wow, it actually knew exactly what I was looking for. So I'm gonna switch over to my game screen real quick because I'm gonna talk about it, but also it has a work skin that I can't properly enjoy on my e-reader. And I think that work skins are really cool on Archive of Our Own and we should all see them. So anyway, if you like Slay the Princess and you like Disco Elysium, please consider checking out The Fury of a Shattered Mirror. Not Dan recommended this to me somewhere after we finished Slay the Princess. I finally started reading it this week, and it's wonderful. So, if you've played Disco Elysium, imagine you have your Disco Elysium, like, limbic system, like your electrochemistry and all that other stuff. But then you also have your voices from Slay the Princess in here. It's like Harry was picked up and put into Slay the Princess after the end of Disco Elysium, after the end of the events of Disco Elysium, which in canon, Disco Elysium, it's not too far-fetched to say that Harry could have just completely disappeared. Which I love. I'm rabid about this. It's awesome. And so it's going through the events of Slay the Princess, but you're Harry, so you have all the Harryisms. And you still have your voices, and you still have the narrator trying to go, hey, what are you doing? And my God, it's really good. But also, my God, it's very long. It's very long and actively being updated. So if you start reading, more chapters might come out while you're catching up. I'm only on chapter 3 and there's 63 of them. Anyway, highly recommend this archive of your own. Please do note, though, that it does have graphic depictions of violence, just like our Slay the Princess. Major character death, again, just like Slay the Princess. But I'm rabid about it. I love it. Every time I go to bed, I read a little bit of it, unless it's like really late and I'm really sleepy. I'm gonna put the link here for those that want to read it, but it's great. Yes, also, don't buy Disco Elysium. It is a fantastic game. It was stolen from its creators. The high seas is always an option. But anyway, let's not talk about that too loud. Yeah, I've really been enjoying it. For those in the horror department, for those people that like horror manga, God, I must have seen it like in an Instagram. Like maybe someone I follow had made a video of it, or maybe it was like I just saw the video of it on Instagram. But my God, if you want a good horror manga, I have been reading and caught up to PTSD Radio. And it focuses on this like ancient hair deity called Ogushi-sama that curses and torments people. And it's great because it's kind of written like an anthology. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alex. Hold on, before I continue, let me take my message and your message and make them into one tweet. Tweet? We're not tweeting here. Hold on. There we go. Thank you. All right. Well, I'm just gonna put it here. So, whatever you'd call whatever you're doing on Twitch, you know. I can't update it particularly on YouTube because of character limits. So I'll just add another thing here. There we go. Twitch skeet. technically a tweet. But anyway, yeah. So I've been reading PTSD Radio. Right now it has 6 volumes. I used my e-reader and overdrive to borrow them from my local library. Remember, kids, use your local library. I love it. It's so good. I can't read it at night. It's too scary. But honestly, I would suggest, if you can borrow it from your local library in physical, to definitely do that, because a lot of its styling is on sudden visual panels that'll induce dread, and it gets a little silly when I'm on my e-reader, because it'll only show me one page at a time of what's supposed to be a 2-page spread, right? But yeah, definitely check out PTSD Radio if you like horror and manga and horror manga. Gosh, is that all I need and want to talk about? I went to Pilates yesterday. We did lunges. My inner thighs still ache. I've been winning at eating well and impressing my nutritionist. Gosh, I can't remember what else I did. I went to the gluten-free market this weekend. Yeah, that's the long and short of it, I guess. Believe it or not, your library pays author royalties and can even end up helping them more than buying their work in some cases, while costing you nothing. Use it. Exactly. And if you're like, oh no, my library doesn't have this very specific thing I want to read, just ask them. Just ask them about it, and they may put it in later. Libraries are extremely friendly and accessible and great, and they can't always predict what people want to read. So if you just ask them and they don't have something, then they might put it in later, you know? Or if you're part of a system that has a city that has multiple libraries, they may not have it at their branch, but they may have it at another branch. So watch out for that. I'm very grateful to live in a state where they have a really big online library, and they're like, yeah, you could just make a library card for this huge online digital library. You just gotta live in the state, and that's really nice. Yeah, exactly. You could order from another branch and drop it off at any of them. Yes, I love my local library. I used to go to my local library every month for crocheting. And then I got married, and I think somewhere around there also the crochet club just kind of broke apart. We were seeing less and less people, but the point is, sometimes your library also has fun events that you can go to meet more people. Check it out. Okay. I think I'm donesies for real, but we have ads in 10 minutes, but maybe that's okay, because we can open up Mermaid Mask and kind of use some of the rest of the time here to get ourselves acclimated with what happened last time. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Also, do let me know how stream is for you guys today. Let me know if we freeze a lot, or if we have a lot of buffering, etc. I am trying to do short or vertical stream on YouTube. And in order to do that, I did have to hit the, hey, Atom, do your own stream on OBS. So I'm just wanting to make sure that it's not stressing us out too much. Because if it's stressing out my computer too much, I'll just turn it off, right? It's not a big deal. As I'm opening up not Fields of Mystria, I hope those of us who play Fields of Mystria have been enjoying the 1.0. I raced to marry my dragon husbando, and now we're married. I also... I don't know. We're married. Fields of Mystria is going good. Alex, what are you making? I'm mad because it smells really good. Is it pizza? Is it just bread? Also, let's switch over. It's pizza? Is it that tombstone pizza again? You're messing me up with that. It smells so good. Okay. Let me change my category to the Mermaid Mask. And that's done. And remind me over the break that I should put a little thing on, like the game key acknowledgement. I should put it on my vertical screen too. But for now, we just have it on the horizontal screen. Okay, so let's go in. Let's talk about what's been going on. Also, let me know if the sound's okay. So, let me try and make this as concise as possible for our recap. This is Magnus Mortuga. He was killed. He is the ex-captain of the Mortuga submarine. He was found... I'm trying to think of what's going to be a good picture for how he was found. Our case files, probably. Yes, okay, so... Magnus Mortuga was found in what's called the Illusion Theater on the submarine. He was found on his back with what looks to be a wound from his neck, because he bled out from his neck. He has this very strange item that he found called the Stone Cauldron, and it was shut. It's been shut for years, and this was the first time that it opened. Echo, you don't even like pizza. But I know you'd like to be offered it. So anyway, that's Magnus Mortuga. He died. Let's talk about some of the other inhabitants on the submarine. We have Madame Tadpole. She owes her life to Mortuga, who saved her from drowning in the ocean. She is a retired swimmer. She also seems to be kind of an actor. We do think that a lot of her mermaid stuff is an act. She is kind of one of the first people to be put onto this submarine. The events of how she said what happened was that she saw a light outside. She also found what seems to be like this helmet, right? And she put it in her place, but then it like disappeared. In terms of when everyone went to see what was going on, she was one of the first people that got there. And she was trying to figure out like, hey, we need to figure out what's going on. Also on this submarine is Godric Grip. He is the proprietor of Grip's Emporium, and he used to want to be a navigator for the submarine, but Mortuga was like, we don't fucking need that, bro. He's from the town that's closest to the submarine. When he was bought onto the submarine, Mortuga was like, hey buddy, tell me all about what's happening in town. He's also a little quirky. He crashed his hot air balloon. Yeah, and the whole thing came down, and then Magnus Mortuga saved him. We've got J.D. Werman. J.D. Werman is an author. J.D. Werman is the author of Hex on the Helmsman, which is a novel about a cursed sailor going on a doomed ocean voyage. And this is very specifically modeled around Magnus Mortuga. So he came to the sub because he was like, I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. He also is from Silkworm on Sea, which is right near the submarine. Also, hi Steel, I'm doing a recap of what's been going on in the Mermaid Mask. So, J.D. Wormman, the author. This book was so popular, it got a movie. And Dirk Dansom was the actor for the main character of the movie. He played the lead role. He lives in a bunk room with J.D. Wormman. When J.D. Wormman said, I'm going on this sub, Dirk said, hey, I'm coming with you too. He seems to want to be very friendly to him, but it also seems like his agent wants Dirk to get J.D. Wormman writing, because they need to make a sequel already. They need to make they've already said we're making a sequel, so they have to make a sequel. We haven't met most of the other people yet that have been here, but the last person that we met is Mariana Moon. Mariana Moon, she is the very most recent. She came here like literally the day of his death. She came on to the sub. And she doesn't really want to talk about why exactly she's here, but she's very much into local history, urban myths, etc., etc. Her pipe is actually a recording device where she records people. Let's see. Anything else that is particularly interesting? We've got a cell phone from Dirk, which for some reason, Mariana Moon, who says, I'm not into technology, knows exactly what piece of cell phone this is, right? And he's been using it to talk to his agent. We have, as I said before, the wooden pipe that records things. We have the message in a bottle, which this was found before, well, I think this was found before his death. But for some reason, it's got a little picture showing exactly how he's supposed to die, which I don't know what to make of that yet. Let's see. We've got this painting that everyone's pretty weird about. Everyone's really weird about this painting. We've got this weird vial that we found smashed on the floor in the Illusion Theater, which we think is some sort of herbal compound, like a sleep aid or a sedative. We've got this broken compass that Captain Seafoam, which we'll meet today, went to Griff to say, hey, I need this fixed. We've got sun tablets, some sort of vitamin D supplements that Dirk bought on. We got this wooden buoy, which looks a little cursed. And I think that's all of the stuff that's very much of interest right now. The last thing that I'll mention is the helmet that Madame Tadpole said she found and was lost. We had someone else's account of the event in which they saw Zephyr, and Zephyr had that helmet. So curious, suspicious, yes. Anyway, that's the end of my recap. We have a minute before our ads. I do 3-minute ads on the hour, so we have as much time as possible. I also take a break when you guys take a break, because I usually have to pee or something, you know, and it's okay to pee. So I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna get some water. I suggest you also get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. Your body will thank you for all of those things. We'll be back in 3 minutes. We will continue to meet more people in the Mermaid Mask and get to the bottom of this mystery. So I will see you very soon. Okay, welcome back. Hope you had a good ad break. All right, let's continue. Oh, also, Alex, I love you. I'll visit you during the next ad break, I'm pretty sure. My thigh hurts so much. Lunges yesterday. So going up and downstairs is excruciating. Also, hey guys, real quick. Can you hear? I updated VTS Pog finally. So Harvey maybe can start talking again, but can you hear this? Okay, there we go. Like, did that come through for you guys? Hi, Stare. Hold on. I'm choking. Hi, Stare. How are you? Welcome in. I hope you've been well. Happy Wednesday. Okay, you didn't hear it. That's fine. I'll check it out more later. Honestly, Ronnie is the one that's the most sad. I know that having a text-to-speech little guy is fun and funny, but I don't know. Most of my audience doesn't seem to care when it is working. Where am I gonna go next? I'll go here, I guess. Child's room. Okay, this must be Symmetra's room? I cannot remember her name. I think it's Symmetry.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I'm doing pretty well.
An illusion.
I'm a little achy from Pilates yesterday, but good.
Invisible man, maybe?
Guys, hold on. I think I was messing around with sound stuff yesterday, and I think I made them too quiet. Maybe on my end. It's probably on my end. It's absolutely on my end. You guys are fine. It's me. There we go. A friend mailed you old Norwegian man candy, and you're pretty thrilled. Let's go. Boom.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Let's look closer at all the stuff on top. Drag the 6 cards and 4 glass lenses into the correct arrangement. I don't... No, I do know that. Okay, hold on. At least maybe I can do this. Let's see. So I'd have to make you... I feel like these are all the same though. So maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, hold on. One of them tastes like drinking chicken broth through a Twizzler. Positive. You know, if you love it. Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too big nor too small. Okay. So... how do I make a doll too small, though? And they should be gazing jealously at her? How do I do that? These are all different. These are all a little different, right? They're all a little different. Okay, they're all a little different. Too small. Okay, this one just makes it big. Hello, how are you? Thanks for coming in. How are you doing? How's it been? How has Genshin Impact been for you? I know, there was a update recently. I hope you've been enjoying it. Thank you for doing the shout out, Alex. I appreciate it. For those that don't know, I am Sesu. We play cozy games here. Well, not just cozy. We play indie games here. Some of them happen to be cozy. Today is a murder mystery. It's pretty fun. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. How do I make you glare like this, maybe? You're doing well, a little tired. 7.0 came out today. Very big update. Yeah, I saw. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Maybe like that. Does that look like they're... That kind of looks like they're glaring at her. Yay! Well, definitely make sure to take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch and do whatever after stream things you gotta do. Your community will be safe and sound here. Thank you again for coming by.
Nope.
Nope?
First things first, we need to make sense of that clue written on the box.
Yeah.
Surely it's the key to knowing where to put everything else.
No, yes, I agree with you guys. Oh, maybe it's more like that, except like this. Ah, maybe it's like this. Okay. There's only one feature pissing you off, but you need to sleep. It's 2 a.m. Yes, please go sleep. Please make sure you sleep. Ooh, maybe like that. Maybe like that. Something like that. Thank you.
Oh, that was it.
Yo, let's go.
Nice work.
All right, what do we unlock?
It opened.
What's in there?
That's a glass eyeball. That's a glass eyeball in a children's room. Okay. Okay. It's fine.
It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanishing. Magic vanishing. She's so funny.
An eerie painting of a girl.
You're right. Sometimes children have glass eyes. I don't think she does. But I don't know.
It is.
I haven't met her yet.
Right?
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
Let's see what else is going on in her room.
Page ripped out of a newspaper.
Yeah. Lady of the Looking Glass Enchants Audience. Theater review by James Dusk. Wait. I can't remember, but I think that's J.D. Worman's previous name is James Dusk. I think he wrote this. He went to school with a kid with glass eyes. That's... Okay, how many times did they, like, pop it out as a joke? Because I feel like that's definitely a kid thing to do. The young illusionist who goes by Symmetry Silk Moth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The two Symmetries, who seem to move independent of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which, it transpires, form the themes of the show at large. Even though I have my theories about how the trick is achieved, to a less cynical eye, it would present a thoroughly convincing spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silk Moth rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory, who appears as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go to plan, and the audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in her disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, brushed with mysticism that stays with you long after the final blow. Oh, and then it talks about, it's like different ads. Not that often, but not never either. Yeah. So there's Godric Grips. Drummond Shipyard, I think that's where Magnus used to work. Stovetop Inn, daily fishing trips. Sylvia Seafoam. Alright. The Silkworm Spectator, Catch of the Day, Mysterious Sea Serpent hauled ashore. 3 a.m., the witching hour and the moon is out. Dearest Selena creaks into port, its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled up onto the slime silk rocks behind the old Silkworm Harbor. Jesus Christ, it's so hard to talk. A body, a creature. Its eyes are closed. No, wait, look again. It has no eyes. A serpent? Of a sort? But it has arms. So a dragon? No, that doesn't seem right. The serpent it is then. Full story on pages 4 and 5. That's Seafoam. I don't know if that's our Seafoam, but that's Seafoam. Is there anything else to look
Hey,
at?
look, Sally, it's a giant dice.
Die.
What did I do?
It is in fact a giant die.
I don't think so.
Good.
I don't think there's anything else to look at here.
Wow, you really are a detective.
Like, there's no one
A
here.
set of wooden drawers.
Yeah, so I think we'll have to come back. Dice is officially a valid singular these days. Oh, how about that? Okay. Let's go see. Oh.
Locked.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's locked. Okay. I forgot. I can't go everywhere. So, let's go here. The Dream Chamber.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless
The other
you received
captain.
a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Seafoam.
Cynthia.
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortunga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A dream doctor?
A dream
I think
doctor?
I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
Oh, yo, he just said, yeah, I made it up. Good for him.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Yeah, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like
Of course.
the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about
What's that
all
mean?
this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It
Yo.
is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the
You ain't
public.
high enough.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
You should have.
Learned, huh?
There was a
Mortuga.
room like this in the submarine anyway.
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board.
I thought so.
I joined
Yeah.
Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
That's
I
all
don't
he
doubt
told
it.
you, and that's
It was
all
a
you
man's
took?
secret.
To say, okay, let's go?
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's
Why
fair.
did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
Alright, tell me about the night of the murder.
The last dream before waking. A single phase, non-lucid, focus is soft but heavy. All is dark, the endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea. A face, larger than I had known a face could be. I awake. The room is bathed.
Oh, you're talking about your dreams.
Green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was...
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
The fucking,
Then
the
you went to the
mask.
storeroom?
I did. Right.
Why did you
after I
take that?
stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations. After which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death. And there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Okay. Talk to us about the other suspects.
It really is fortuitous that Madame Tadpole found her way to the Mortuga submarine. Not only is she unusually well suited to living within the confines of the ocean, but she was also unusually compatible with Magnus Mortuga. As far as I know, the two formed a sincere friendship.
Aw, good for them.
I wonder if she knows any of his secrets.
She may just. I'm to believe Tadpole had taken it upon herself to discover the source of Mortuga's internal anguish. In her words, she wished to understand him so that she could help him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was in the course of this endeavor that she begun scouring the ship for information. On one occasion, I entered the captain's cabin to speak with Magnus, but instead I discovered Tadpole quite alone, trawling through his bookshelf. I asked her what she was looking for.
Is that a crime?
She said she didn't know.
I don't think that's a crime.
I noticed Mr. Dansom was quite determined to hold conversation with Magnus.
What did Dirk want to talk to Mortuga about?
Nothing. It was the act of conversation itself he was after.
What?
First-hand experience of Mortuga's mannerisms, affectations,
fair.
and vocabulary. When I inquired as to why Mr. Dansom held fascination for such things, he said simply, research.
Yeah, for his acting research. That makes sense.
So, Dr. Zephyr, I'm guessing you don't have an actual doctorate.
Correct. I walk not the path of formal academic recognition, not for lack of trying, you understand.
Hey, good for you.
Separate institutions turned me away, asserting
Why?
that my ideas were, quote, incompatible with our modern world. They forget, of course, that the modern world is a fleeting and ever-changing thing. Indeed, all of history's
is an ever-changing
scientists
thing.
battled with such short-sighted stubbornness.
So, you want to be one of history's greatest scientists and fundamentally change how we view the world?
Is that so much to ask?
I mean, yeah, it might be.
So then how did you end up studying dreams?
It was the result of acquiring a particular specimen. It opened up new ways to study the subconscious mind.
A specimen?
Specimen?
Like what? An animal?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a lizard floating in a jar of formaldehyde.
Something like that.
So
No, but what is
are you
it?
working on now? Here in your dream chamber.
I'm studying subconscious spirit transmissions, analyzing their meaning, their intention.
Do you need to be in a submarine to do that?
Of course not. However, positioning myself here affords me other opportunities.
Like what?
The possibility of studying the most important specimen of all. If her transmission could be analyzed, interpreted, it would be an unparalleled
Symmetry?
discovery.
Her?
She is all that stirs in the minds of men that they shall never know. A being known only as the Mermaid.
Oh, JK. The mermaid.
I've told you all I know.
Then apparently you don't know much at all.
Correct.
I guess that's why this is called the Mermaid Mask. JD, what you
I have
got?
a curious observation about Mr. Werman. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time to perform an analysis, let alone propose a hypothesis.
That's okay. Just tell us anyway.
I observed that he did not seem at all saddened or sorrowed by the death of Magnus Mortuga.
You can't know that. Some people don't always show emotion on the surface.
True.
Of course, quite true. However, Mr. Werman did display an emotion. Relief.
Relief?
Well, yeah, that makes
Gazing
sense.
upon the crime scene, much of the tension coiled up in Mr. Werman's body.
For him, he's like, thank God I don't have to write a second book.
Energized, galvanized.
Or he found out what to write for his second book, as in his death? I don't know. I just know it has something to do with his book.
How did you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
Oh, yeah,
Mortuga
the
was
stone
just
top.
an innkeeper at this point.
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
He joined us about a week or so
This
after
guy.
we first left port. He caused problems almost immediately.
Yeah, he did.
Godric made some kind of official request, but Magnus had denied it. Their disagreement was something to do with navigation.
Yeah, he wanted to
so I
navigate.
stayed out of it. It is hypothesized that Miss Moon was embroiled in some form of deal with Magnus Mortuga.
What kind of deal?
What would she give him? Money?
His heart beat not for money and things.
What did it beat for?
Information, probably.
People. Kinship.
Oh,
So, Mariana gave him a person.
Maybe information about a person. Or
Yeah.
how to find a person.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But maybe less a person and more something unknown, you know? Anyway, let's talk to you about all these
This
things.
is where I first learned about Miss Silkmoth and her residence at the Fortuna Hall Theater.
This was after you'd started living in the submarine.
Correct.
So Mortuga had the newspaper on board with him.
Only this solitary page.
Only this page? Also, I didn't know her last name was Silkmoth.
That belonged to Magnus Mortuga, but I suppose it should pass along to Cynthia.
Cynthia doesn't get
Okay.
all of Mortuga's stuff just because
So it's
she took
Magnus's
over as
glass eye.
captain, surely.
Of course not. However, I imagine at some point Cynthia may wish to unlock the captain's cabin.
She'd need a glass eyeball to do that.
Naturally. While it holds the pretense of being an eyeball, in truth,
Oh.
it is a key.
I see, okay. So now we can get into the captain's quarter, thank you.
Mariana Moon's tobacco pipe.
Yes and no.
It's actually a dictaphone, like a little tape recorder.
Curious. Is Miss Moon some sort of covert operative?
Who knows? Maybe.
I think she's just
Maybe.
crazy.
I have no interest in such a device. It is merely the debris of an exoteric society. It holds no energy.
Sure it does. It says right there. Battery 23%.
Why is it still encased in polypropylene?
Makes it more valuable to a collector. I'm sure that you get it. You're a kind of collector, aren't you?
You're a kind of
I
collector.
collect only one-of-a-kind items, and only those with significant provenance.
Oh my god.
Technically, this does have significant provenance, since it's owned by Dirk, and he's the actor who plays the character.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Somebody's been trying to piece together Silkworm's history by the looks of it.
We noticed Mortuga's on there, but his name's not connected to anyone else.
Did he ever talk about his family? Or where he came from?
He never spoke of his heritage, no.
Hmm.
If only it hadn't been torn in two, then I could be sure.
Of what?
The branch of red coral at the base of the map.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if that's the treasure you'd find if you traveled to the X marked in the center.
Oh, fair.
The ship's compass. I witnessed Cynthia carrying this from the control room the night Magnus was murdered.
Yeah, I think it broke. She was taking it to get fixed.
Odd, it's never broken before. There must be a connection.
I agree. There must be a connection.
It's an incantation sealed in a glass bottle. Traditionally, you might bury such a thing under the floorboards of your house to protect from black magic.
What about if you threw it into the ocean? Would that do anything?
Likely it would have no effect. The ocean is simply too large to be held to account in this way. It seems I'm not the only curiosity collector on board. This book, if it is indeed a book, has clearly got a story to tell.
Yeah, and the story is, it's tadpole stuff.
Before we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stonetop Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
Oh, so it was in the Stovetop Inn. Okay.
He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Maybe.
Was it shut and locked?
Shut, locked, and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus
Yes,
never told
the
me what kept
sailcloth.
inside it, if that's what you're asking.
The sailcloth.
Cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron.
Why would he need to keep it covered?
Either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit.
Maybe. There's no way to tell.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that'd belong to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber. So it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
As good as they were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politricks that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a grim.
Oh, this is her newest work. Okay.
Bottled sun appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no vampire on board.
I don't think it's vampires.
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time.
That's fair. Her painting.
This to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid.
Ah.
I have nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really.
It looks
Except for the fact
strange.
It's got a face. At least I think that's a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I traveled to Silkworm in the first place.
Mm,
However, I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few.
Yeah, only a few reacted to it weirdly. Like JD and Dirk, they didn't react to it weird at all, but like Tadpole, Mariana, and Godric, they all reacted to it in such a way that the music changed.
How long has this been chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know, the conception of its current incarnation, I should say, the wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course.
Fair enough. Hex.
A bit of light reading,
It's a book about a hex.
So I see, a charming pulp adventure by the looks of it. It seems our collective fate hangs on the outcome of your investigation.
Yep.
Yes.
This is a good thing. It is high time for a shifting of the tides.
What do you mean?
There are too many souls aboard this ship. Many of them seeking things they shall not find.
Oh. Really strange thing to say. Anyway, I'm gonna look around your place.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Yeah, I knew that.
The hex bottle. A glass bottle with a strange object floating inside. It was found in the dream chamber. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. I'ma shake it. Okay, shaking it doesn't really do much.
What's on those wall charts?
Sacred geometry.
Sacred geometry.
Probably.
Is it supposed to rain today?
What's on those wall charts?
Oh,
Sacred
I did that.
I mean, probably.
What about this?
The cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
I'll just say they're blank. No one will know.
No one will know.
What's on those wall charts?
Sacred
Yep.
Is that a
geometry.
heavy...
Okay.
Probably.
So that's like all of that. What about here?
I can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good, because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to.
You're too short.
It's a weird crystal orb,
It
Or
is the fog ball.
if you say so.
a strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around inside of it. It has a battery! It has a battery!
Tired?
I worry if I slept in that thing, I'd get transformed into a monster or something.
So true.
I worry that sleeping at a 45-degree angle would be bad for my back.
You are old.
Is it bad for your back, though? I wonder.
These books are kept behind glass.
I guess they're extra rare.
Or extra dangerous.
Oh.
A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Fair. Okay. A crimson hue upon the label. Aerated with effervescence. Exhales a curious vapor. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. A glutinous viscosity. A conspicuous X upon the label. There's many of those. Okay, hold on. Can I like... Oh, okay, cool. That doesn't help me at all. I guess it's kind of hurried, right? Well, let's see. Okay. So far, you've been the fastest. Oh, that won't even come out. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely faster. Oh, hold on. I think this one's faster. Okay. So I think that you should be here. A crimson hue upon the label could be either of these. Hey, welcome in. Aerated with effervescence. Okay, hold on. I need to remember. I need to remember this word. The rapid escape of gas from a liquid as bubbles or form. Okay. So... could be... It's like I'm really working with these two. But they look kind of the same to me. Hi, Sar. Welcome in. How are you? Well, I guess this is rapid, maybe. Huh. Oh, wait, no. This one is the effervescence one. Okay, okay. 'Cause this one has the bubbles. You're sleepy, tired? I understand. I'm a little tired myself. Mostly a little achy, but... Yeah. Yeah. We are playing... Huh. We are playing the Mermaid Mask today, and I think I messed up, so hold on. Aerated with effervescence. I believe that to you. Or maybe it's that one. Maybe it's that one. You're definitely the curious vapor. You're hurried. Your viscosity. This is a conspicuous X, probably. Oh, but the crimson hue upon the label. Alright. I feel like this one's correct. This one's probably correct. The conspicuous X. Maybe these two change. Maybe that's it. Let's see.
That was right.
Yo, let's go!
I'm impressed.
I'm so good at what I do. What did we unlock?
Is anything going to happen?
Oh! Boom!
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
Let's take a closer look.
This
Hey, that's
one's
a
not really
fucking
book.
face in the back.
Looks more like a magazine.
Caretakers Collective Quarterly Journal. Lillian's locket. Lillian Lucian was the witch of some infamy before her untimely end at the hands of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses, others say it absorbs them, imbibing their power. 9 ounces. Silver snake skull, the indisembodied skull, the mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. We did see that in a newspaper. Use discretion as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. His golden palm. He's wearing that. Zephyr's wearing that. Made from an unknown material, 90% similar to gold. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. Oh, and this is what he took. This is what he took from Madame Tadpole, is the mermaid's tongue. Says to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Yeah, he took that from her room and then brought it back.
I think I can see a face in there.
Bitch, I understand.
That's probably just pareidolia.
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't...
No, that's definitely a face.
Okay, no, I just saw it too. That's probably... The human... Okay, no, I just saw it too.
Yeah, it's there. Okay. I probably have to ask him about it later then. But for now, let's talk to you about the other stuff we saw. Like the hex bottle.
Okay, I'll bite. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
A hex like a magic spell?
I've been forthcoming thus far, unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder or the crime scene?
Ah, well then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
Fog
Where
ball.
do you get this from?
It is on loan from Miss Silkmoth.
So it's for some kind of magic trick.
I thought it was a crystal ball, like a fortune teller would use.
Indeed,
fair.
it is a divining orb of a sort. However, I am not using it to see into the future, for such a pursuit is naught but folly and nonsense.
What are you using it for?
But I'm sure whatever you're using it for is totally rational and sensible.
Do not question the orb.
I'm always telling him that.
Do not question the orb.
What is this, anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
Okay.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
These
those are
numbers merely
prices.
describe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
I think you found it. I think you found it and you stole it, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it later, bitch.
It's locked.
The captain's quarters.
Locked.
Locked.
Use item. Use item. Eyeball key.
That's the
Boom.
one.
I'll come back to this, but first, we're the first people to see the captain's well, maybe the first. Symmetry had the key, so.
It's a treasure chest.
Why's it got eyes?
Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
Hello? A small handheld radio hidden in the captain's cabin. It seems to be broken. Okay.
What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't recognize.
It's Mortuga's bookshelf.
A lot of these aren't books. They're scrolls.
Scroll shelf.
Shut up.
And it's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
A wooden model ship in a glass bottle. It was on Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. Hey, hold on. What's with that? I don't want to shake it. I shaked it. What's this next to it, though?
Would you not shake it like that? You're gonna break it.
I think it already is broken. Listen,
Yeah,
something got loose on
something's
the inside.
loose in there.
It's a globe.
With all 7 seas.
A candle on a skull on a book.
So was Mortuga a pirate or what?
I don't think he actually did any pirating.
I
I'd say
think the
it was
aesthetic is great, though.
pirate adjacent.
Yeah.
What's that saying? If walls had eyes?
Something like that.
Oh, what's going on here?
Is that a bell?
I think so.
What
Why
kind
is it
of...
hanging over the desk?
Why is it hanging over the desk? A heavy iron bell hanging above Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. That's weird. Can I just pull on that?
It's a painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
Probably haunted. Her! This one's not on the painting, unlike the last one. And Mother finally let me have the map. Most of it anyway. The important bits are still all there. Problem. I spent all last night trying to decipher the actual coordinates. I couldn't do it. Magnus couldn't do it either, but he said we could pay someone to do it. So I put him in charge of that while I make preparations on the ship. I need to, and then we couldn't get the rest. Wanted to turn around and go back to Silkworm, empty-handed, never. So all the way there, he was sulky and moody, even more so than usual, I mean. He could be such a baby sometimes. I didn't let it bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got the better. Hauled it up. Took forever, it's super heavy, and I really didn't want any of it to get damaged. Once it's on the desk, Magnus put his arm around it to turn the things. He can just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe since we don't know exactly what'll happen. So I said we could do it together, one each. That worked just fine, but we... And that's the end.
So, who is it? Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of responses we get.
Okay. Let's do it.
Storage boxes.
Why keep them in here, I wonder?
Where else would they be?
A storage room?
A storage room. Okay, let's start here. Hello?
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
We're doing it.
We're doing
Have you
it.
talked to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
No, we don't know where
Where
she
is
is.
She'll be in the room nearest the illusion theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
We did.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl.
What?
Knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
Okay. Now we know. Okay, we'll make our way back there, but first let's start down here. Hey, girly. I got some shit to ask you. Tell me about Dr. Zephyr.
Yeah, Zephyr and I had a little falling out.
Over what? Something to do with his experiments?
In theory, I really don't care what he does in his lab. I just didn't like that he dragged Sim into it.
What do you mean?
When I first got here, Sim was working for Zephyr in the Dream Chamber.
What were they working on? Researching dreams, I guess?
Well, sure, that was part of it. They even had Mortuga as a test subject at one point.
They were researching Mortuga's dreams?
Look, it's not the dreams that were the problem. It's the communicating with spirits from the other world stuff.
Oh, like talking with the afterlife.
Zephyr's a grown man. If he wants to research that stuff, he's free to do so. But Sim's
Yeah.
still young. I didn't want her getting misled, so I put a stop to it.
How?
I made Zephyr tell Sim he didn't need her anymore.
Damn, that's
For the
rough.
best.
You couldn't have figured out any other way to do that? Eyeball.
Where did you find that?
Yeah, it was in Sim's.
We just found it lying around in a corridor. What is it?
It's Magnus's key. It unlocks his cabin.
The fact that she didn't want him to talk about it, good job, girly. You're
Where did you
fast.
find this?
Symmetry had it. Does it not belong to her?
No, it belongs to Magnus.
Just the front page? Or did he have the whole newspaper?
Just this one page.
Why is he so interested in Sim's old magic act?
He's not.
Ah,
Any idea what Zephyr's keeping in this bottle?
Whatever it is, he dumps it into the ocean every single night.
every single night.
What do you mean?
Every evening, he comes by the airlock and empties the bottle into the water tank below.
The
Huh.
water tank leads out into the ocean.
Yeah, and then each morning he comes by with the empty bottle and fills it back up again.
What?
Why? What's he doing?
I've never managed to work it out. That belongs to Sim, I'm pretty sure. It's something to do with her old magic act.
You
Oh,
might be right, but we found it in Zephyr's dream chamber.
Still, I told him to give all her stuff back. I'll have to have a word with him.
wow.
Do you recognize any of these objects?
The mermaid's tongue, rumored to be lost at sea.
That looks like the thing you found.
Tadpole?
Oh, no, not by name.
Maybe Zephyr was trying to get hold of it.
Yeah, maybe he was.
Yeah, he took it from your room.
It's a radio, dressed up like a little doll.
It's kind of
What's it
cute.
supposed to be?
Is it not Cynthia?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Magnus carved this himself. No idea how he got it into the bottle, though.
Trick of the trade, I guess.
I know one way you could get it out of the bottle.
I mean, yeah.
That's a last resort.
Iron Bell.
Oh, this thing weighs a ton.
Reckon you could pick it up? You're pretty strong, right?
You're pretty
I could maybe
strong.
get my arms around it, just about.
What about Mortuga?
Probably, but he had real big arms, like me.
But for anyone else, it'd be a two-person job.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think this painting is the answer.
To what?
Everything. Magnus Mortuga, what he was doing, what he was thinking, even maybe how and why he died.
I swear, there's always a painting with a secret in it.
It's always a painting with a secret in it, and she refused to elaborate. Anyway, okay. Bye, girly. I'll be back. I'm gonna go talk to Godric.
What'd you make of old Dr. Zephyr? Not a fan.
There's been some speculation that his experiments may be dangerous or even harmful. Although it's hard to be sure, since he seems so reluctant to admit what they actually are.
You don't even know? I would have thought, since you've both been here for a while.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, Zacharias was one of the only 2 souls aboard the submarine when I arrived, but he never made me feel especially welcome, and he certainly wasn't keen on me poking around his dream chamber. In fact,
Right,
he always
right.
seemed somewhat wary of me, like my arrival was going to scupper his plans in some way.
Weird.
Yes, Zephyr and Mortuga weren't expecting anyone else to show up.
Okay. Let's talk about
Where on
everything.
earth did you find this?
It was just lying around. Do you know what it is?
What I do know is that it belonged to Mortuga.
But you don't know what it was actually for.
I couldn't say with any academic certainty.
Okay. So Zephyr and Tadpole knew, but not Grip.
Godric Grip's nautical and aeronautical precision measurement and navigation instruments. Great name.
As well, this was shortly before the rebrand.
Why'd you decide to rebrand the shop?
Now, you see, the news about the silkworm serpent put the town in a particular sort of mood.
Yeah.
Interest in all things nautical adventure was on the rise, you know. They put up that statue, we get tourists even.
So you capitalized on the zeitgeist.
Look at you, using the vocabulary.
Good on you, really, as a business owner.
There's some kind of pattern. It almost looks pictorial.
Does it mean something?
It might do. I imagine poor old Zephyr's been trying his best to figure it out.
It might do.
A crystal ball. Oh, how quaint. What's that? What's it for? Oh, you know, the usual. Whispering
usual.
questions into the great unseen beyond, hoping without hope to get a response.
Fair.
Good heavens.
Something catch your eye?
Rumored to be lost at sea requires a special key. Is that right?
Do you have the
mermaid's
key?
tongue? Do you know anything about it?
No, can't say I do.
Why are you
Based on
also
this, I wonder
interested
if
in
may
it?
not even be real. After all, there isn't even a photograph. That's just a drawing.
Huh.
Could this be Cynthia's attempt to get our submarine up to code and finally install a radio?
Why doesn't the ship have a radio?
1, Mortuga didn't like to use technology if he could avoid it. And
Okay.
2, he didn't like to communicate with the outside world if he could avoid it.
Ah.
I'm not sure I agree with that second one. There's no way all these people showed up on the submarine if Mortuga wasn't contacting the outside world.
You know,
Fair.
there may be something to that.
Ship in a bottle.
Yes, Mortuga's little mortal ship. He always kept it on his desk. Although I'd wager it's more than just a paperweight.
Is it based on a real ship?
It's likely. Mortuga did have a ship, or rather he worked on board one. I very much doubt he was the owner.
No, he wasn't the owner.
Oh, I'm not sure.
No.
Maybe something left over from when it was painted?
No, I don't think so.
I'm guessing you never dealt with anything like this in your shop.
No, it's too big for one, and it's not
Yeah.
exactly navigation related.
Yep, that's
What's
fair.
wrong?
I don't suppose you know what this is. This
No, I don't.
part sticking out the back.
No, I barely noticed it, to be honest.
What do you mean,
Undeniably forlorn, isn't it?
What do you think, haunted? It's probably haunted, right?
If it was haunted, then it was only because Mortuga himself was its ghost. He seemed drawn to it, entranced, always held within its orbit, unable to drift away.
You either? Weird. Everyone's having weird responses to this. Anyway, okay. Our ad break is coming up again. I do 3-minute ads on the average, so we have as much time together as possible. Go get some food, go get some water, take a bio break and stretch, and I'll be back in 3. Have a good one. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. I pressed the button for us to go back, right? Okay, I did. Alright, let's do it. So we talked to Godric about all of this stuff. So now let's go to Mariana, see what she has to say.
Oh?
First, tell me about Dr. Zephyr.
Expect to find a fellow herbologist on board. Dr. Zephyr really knows his rose hip from his rosemary. He's a chemist too. Impressive, don't you think?
I don't know. I get the sense his work is more alchemy than chemistry.
He does seem rather secretive about it. I tried asking him about his experiments, but he seemed awfully reluctant to divulge any details.
Sounds familiar?
Huh. Yeah, because she won't tell us about her stuff either.
It carries something of a cadaver about it. Might be the smell, rust and stagnant seawater. Perhaps it came from the ocean. Have you asked Madame Tadpole about it?
I did.
This marks a pivotal moment in Silkworm's history, the day the silver snake was discovered. It also shows the two women who found it, Felicia Stonetop, that's her on the left, and Sylvia Seafoam on the right.
Hang on. We saw a statue about this in the town square. But on the statue, the serpent was shown being wrestled by a male fisherman.
Yes, well, that's history for you.
That's history for you. She's right.
I can't speak to what that is squirming around in the bottle there, but the liquid is salt water with a mix of herbs. I suppose Zephyr must have a pestle and mortar. I might ask to borrow it.
Which herbs?
Valerian, skullcap, and chamomile.
Okay. I don't know why that's useful to me yet.
If I'm not mistaken, this little part at the front is actually a microphone.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Where did you find this?
Zephyr had it.
Did he now? Lillian's locket, silver snake, golden palm, mermaid... The mermaid's tongue.
You've heard of it?
Everyone seems to know of
Name,
this.
And only when people were telling me it doesn't exist.
Maybe it doesn't.
But there's a photo.
It's a
Everything is useful eventually. True.
What's it supposed to do, anyway? The description in the book here is pretty vague.
And they say it allows humans to commune directly with God while they're still alive.
What?
Oh,
God.
In here it says...
that's wild.
Said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil.
She who lies beyond the veil, God, other dimensions, aliens, the afterlife. You know, it varies. But the sentiment is the same.
Okay.
Though it's a wretched thing, really. An echo of man's desperate, futile desire to wring answers from a silent universe.
I can see why people would say it doesn't exist.
But Zephyr's trying to get hold of it.
Well, he
has
may
it.
be. It depends.
On what?
The strength of his will.
Fair.
I thought the submarine didn't have a radio.
I don't think it does. This is more like a child's walkie-talkie.
Oh yes, you're quite right. Probably has a short range too.
If it's
Probably.
a walkie-talkie, then what happened to the other one?
Good question. Now, I'd have to assume this is the Stonetop family ship, the dearest Selena.
Okay.
How do you know it's that ship? Is there a photo of it?
It's evident by the selection of little wooden people on board.
Oh,
The dearest Selena was captained by Felicia Stonetop, that's her there, and one Magnus Mortuga was her helmsman.
What did they
ah.
use it for?
Oh, I don't know. Fishing? Tourism? General Gallivanter?
What about the
Who
woman
knows?
tied to the front?
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
what's with that?
representation of the ship's figurehead. It has the smell and feel of something that's been in the ocean for quite some time. Only there's no evidence of it on the surface. No barnacles, no algae.
Maybe it's a type of metal that resists that kind of stuff.
Or maybe
I want to know what this is.
You know, if and when I make a mysterious observation, I'm not necessarily looking for immediate logical explanations.
Sorry.
Sorry.
This here, that's the stone top emblem.
Oh, yeah, we saw it on the sign outside the Stone Top Inn. Do you remember, Sally?
No, but I was basically still asleep at that point.
What are those letters above it?
Initials SS.
Stone Top C? Secret stone?
Selena Stonetop.
The owner of the painting?
The painter herself.
Ah. Okay. We're learning a little bit more about this. Okay. Let's go to these two. Hey, bro.
I don't understand what his deal is, but I already have a headache, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
What did he say he was? A dream doctor?
Great. Good for him.
He's researching spirit energy, I think.
Lovely. More power to him.
And he was the first person to join Mortuga's submarine, because they knew each other from before.
Wonderful. I don't... Wait, really?
Apparently.
Zephyr's not from Silkworm, though, is he?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, thanks a lot. Now I have yet another thing to think about.
Have fun.
You're welcome.
What's this? The world's smallest piggy bank?
What? It's not a piggy bank. Is it?
Well, it's got a slot, and there's something in there. I thought maybe it was a penny.
Nope, it's a key.
Now this is a throwback. I cut my teeth writing local interest stories like this.
You wrote this? The review
Yeah.
of Sim's old magic show?
You sure did.
But it says theater review by James Dusk.
Yeah, that's his name.
And she finally works out what the JD stands for in JD Werman.
Sorry, your name is James Dusk, and you changed it?
Like, James Dusk is a really good name. Why did you change that, bro?
Yes? Something you wanted to ask?
Zephyr called this a hex bottle.
We thought you might know what it is, since, you know.
Hex
I
in the
wrote a book
name,
called
yeah.
Hex of the Helmsman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, I've got nothing. Done. Next. What's this dime store trinket?
It's called a fog ball.
Is it now?
It was in Zephyr's lab, and could be a priceless curiosity.
It's got batteries.
A priceless curiosity that takes AA batteries. Fascinating piece of ephemera, this.
Do you recognize any of the objects?
Yeah, the golden hand. I've seen it, and so have you.
Yeah.
What? Where?
It's
On
attached
Zephyr.
to Dr. Zephyr's left wrist.
Zephyr's prosthetic hand is solid gold?
Not quite. It says here it's made of an unknown material 90% similar to gold. Now, it also says it's able to touch ghosts, so best take it with a grain of salt.
No, maybe it can.
It's broken. Or possessed by an evil spirit. One of the two.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Charming, isn't it?
Is it based on a real ship?
I'd assume so. Mortuga did work as a sailor of sorts back before the submarine.
He had his own ship?
Oh no, it was a stone-top ship he worked on. The same people that owned the inn.
It looks like the little Mortuga standing by the wheel. So that'd make him the helmsman.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. Alright, Iron Bell.
I want to know what this is. It's gotta be something.
Yeah, me too.
We're not sure either.
Did you see the carvings around the outside? It's a little story in 4 parts. There's
Oh.
an egg, then it hatches, then there's a baby, then it goes into the water.
Into the ocean, I think.
I'm not sure it's a baby either.
I couldn't believe it when I saw this in Mortuga's cabin.
Had you seen it before?
Yeah, this painting used to be in my house.
What?
Oh,
In my father's study. It hung there for at least a year.
Why?
wow.
Where'd he get it from?
I believe he bought it from the town's governor, a man named Fellow.
So how
Okay,
did
hello.
Mortuga end up with it?
I couldn't say.
Alright. What about you, Dirk?
Dr. Z? Oh man, love this guy. Hey, did he show you his curiosity collection?
I don't think so.
Dude has some seriously rad stuff in there. Plus, like, it's all real, you know?
Worth a lot of money, you think?
Oh, totally. The guy's sitting on a gold mine. There was this one thing. It was behind glass, like this spooky mask kind of thing. I wish I could remember what it was called. Anyway, Dr. Z said it was priceless. So, obviously, I asked what that meant, and get this.
That's the mermaid tongue.
It means it's worth a lot of money.
God.
Someone lose an eye?
It's not real.
Oh. It's got a weird smell.
Why are you smelling
So
it?
maybe try asking Mariana about it. She's got a wicked sense of smell, like a dog.
What?
I'm serious. Hey,
I mean, she
the guy
does.
who wrote this review has the same name as
who?
Come on.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say.
Oh, it's okay. He told us himself.
Hey, so remind me what a hex is again?
Didn't you just make a movie called Hex of the Helmsman?
Right, but look, I'm bad with learning what the made-up words mean.
It's not a made-up word. A hex is a magic spell. Kinda like a curse.
Or it can mean 6, as in hexagon.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. I was hoping that would clear up what a hex bottle was, but no doubt. Is that a crystal ball?
Yeah, I think it's made of glass.
Right, but a crystal ball in the sense that it's a magic ball you look into and you see your future or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
That's the idea.
Why don't you look into it? You'll see yourself solving the murder, and then you'll know who did it.
That's good.
It's genius.
Wild if
Where
true.
does Zephyr find this stuff? I'm pretty sure they don't sell this magazine at my local newsstand. Maybe on mail order.
I think it's more of a black market thing.
Some of the listings in here, the prices are in ounces, and there's a symbol.
It's the alchemical symbol for gold.
For real? Man, is Zephyr like secretly super rich?
Maybe.
A radio? What's the range on that thing?
No idea. I'm pretty sure it's broken anyway.
It might get a better signal up in the control room or up on deck. Down here you get nothing. The walls are way too thick.
Okay. That's good to know.
Hey, is that the Queen Serena?
Is that what the ship's called?
No, that's the name of the ship in the novel. And in Dirk's movie, too. I'm guessing.
Okay. Hey, Dirk, what do you know about this bell?
What does it do?
I thought it was a bell.
He knows absolutely
Although
nothing.
It doesn't actually ring, so not really a bell, but...
No, I think it's some kind of mechanism. The part sticking out of the bottom looks a bit like a screwdriver, don't you think?
Actually, he knew more than I thought. Okay.
What a babe.
I mean, yeah.
This Mortuga's girlfriend or something?
I don't think so.
Of course he'd land a girl like this, of course.
I don't know. Wasn't he kind of a gloomy loner?
Yeah. Chicks eat that up, man.
They do. They do. He's like, damn, should I be a loner? Okay, before we go back here, let's talk to you.
Fascinating. Some unseen entity is attempting to speak with us through the radio.
I think it's just broken.
Of course it's broken. That's precisely what opens it up to ethereal transmission.
Okay, ship in a bottle.
Did Mortuga make this?
Of course, much like his model town, it is specific to his life and his memories.
So he made the model ship and the model town at around the same time.
I believe so.
Interesting.
What you know about
Magnus
this
and I
bell?
installed this in the captain's cabin shortly after we left port for the first time.
Okay.
It is exceptionally heavy.
Did Mortuga
Yeah.
tell you why he wanted a big iron bell hanging over his desk?
He merely said it was an object of great importance and that he'd like to keep it close by.
Do you have any idea what it is?
He referred to it as a bell, Detective.
Yeah, just going by the shape. But it doesn't ring.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bell.
We're not sure.
You may be more correct than you know. Personally, I believe it is a bell. Not in the musical sense, but rather a diving bell. Which is to say it's designed to be lowered to the ocean floor.
Okay.
Person inside.
I doubt it. It's not really big enough.
Now what's with that little thing on the side? Oh, red thing.
I believe this is a painting of Magnus's old boss and landlord.
Is that
Felicia?
who she is?
Felicia, her name was.
And you met her?
I laid eyes on her briefly when I first visited Silkworm.
What happened to her?
I couldn't say.
Mortuga never told you?
No.
Maybe he didn't know either.
Maybe he didn't know either. Okay. We've talked to everyone we've talked to before about everything. Now let's wrangle this child. Girl, get out of there.
Alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry silk moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we
Jail?
find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay.
Glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
Fair.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Okay.
Approximate.
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't, by any chance, do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Oh, hold on, let me look at the case file. I don't know why let me look at the case file, but let me look at the case file. There's no reason why I was able to do that.
Steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
I guess I'll choose. I don't know. This feels like a really big decision.
Think hard and choose with
Let's pick
steady
a
mind,
duck.
and I'll predict the course of
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical
That's
illusion.
funny.
There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Very good. Well done. Is this your bedroom?
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
And what are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What will happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Thereupon, my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish.
She's beautifully
and
dramatic.
We'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
What? A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dancer and Worm.
It's the mermaid tongue.
Dancer. Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worm says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer?
Yep.
Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry.
I mean, more or less.
Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two
Not a
young
bad
women
question.
attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall
what's it
return
say?
it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter. Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends. Likened to the orchard oak, sturdy, stout, and towering tall, but bears she a quietsome grace, like a windless night on sail-still sea. I ponder, could some such thing be mine to know?
I don't see why not.
Maybe I should cut my hair short and dye it green. Maybe that'll do it.
What's that?
Yeah, maybe.
Madame Tadpole, number 5. The Still Waters.
I don't think she's resistant to change. Maybe hiding a dangerous secret?
Hiding a dangerous secret.
An actor or a mage in guise who sways men's souls with artful feigned truth.
You, think Dirk might be swaying our souls?
Fret not, as dwell he in this deep sea womb, his strength's divorced from skyward source.
Skyward source?
The sun.
Yeah, he can't communicate.
How do you know he likes the sun so much?
Alone he's oft espied, atop our ship, and stood enrobed in warmer light.
Dirk goes up on deck a lot, huh?
By himself, I wonder.
That's how his phone
Jackson,
works.
Number 8. The Shiny Penny.
Capitalist greed.
Capitalist greed?
Seems like she won't really comment on anything I say.
His life's long hope to pierce the veil and breach those blackest bounds. Solitary once, no more, for help is found in frightened form of fair and freckled face.
She means herself.
I'm following.
A time spent in chamber dream, enchained to lofty quest. Then lo, a shock! Dismissed, bespurned, rejected. My lonesome
Yeah, that's when he had
purpose
rejected her.
lost.
Because
Why'd he
Tadpole
do
made him.
that?
Zacharias Zephyr, number 3. The Entangled Dream.
Over-ambition.
Overambition?
J.D.
We'd
Wormman.
dreamt our ship some boisterous boat, where tensions flowed and tempers boil. Alas, upon inspection showed, our home fell plenty short. Still he yearned for storm to swell, for keel to list, for sail to sway.
He was waiting for something to happen.
Something did happen. The captain was murdered.
Yeah.
And crime dark scene, but consequently came the freshest focus for his ever ponderous gaze.
Okay.
James Werman, number 7. The Empty Inkwell.
Apathy, maybe.
Apathy?
I feel like when he's guessing, I've just completely gotten it wrong. But I don't know.
Like jagged face of coastal cliff, cut coarse by storms and swells of life long spent. Sleep a scant solace, bedeviled by a dream dug deep in folds of ever-furrowed brow. His broad form stood, once ox-strong and stout, now more malediction than man. Doomed to dwell down in the dark, the once light of a life once lived, now too luminous.
Yeah, why do you come down here?
Magnus Mortuga, number 1. The Turning Wheel.
Meeting your destiny,
Meeting
maybe?
your destiny.
Still estranged, this moon and I, but she and me befind ourselves in newfound kinship joined.
What kind of kinship would that be?
The kinship of wearing a big yellow locket around your neck. You need to workshop the name.
Mariana's moon necklace? That's a locket?
Must be. I've seen her open it up and peer concernedly at its internals.
Oh, that's new.
Mariana Moon, number 9. The Half-Hidden Moon.
Disingenuousness?
Disingenuousness?
Despite all his whims and wayward ways, his heart beats hopeful, kind, and keen.
Quirk.
His whims? Like how he talks to a wooden stick?
When first we met, when first I came, he had not yet his cane beclaimed.
Oh,
So,
really?
Where'd he get it from? The cane.
Wrought it he by his own hand, composed of cast-off scrap and scrounge.
Really?
Did Grip live down in the engine room, even back then?
Verily, he seeks it out, that engine's heart, for clank and clamour calm his core.
He likes how noisy it is. What's wrong with him?
Godric Grip.
Maybe he's
number
hiding
2,
something.
The Broken Compass.
The dismissal,
The
of
dismissal
guidance?
Guidance?
You look kind of pale. Are you getting...
Alas,
Huh?
by flesh and frame and bone and blood I set but little store.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So what do you set store by?
Oh, like, what are my interests?
Yeah.
Enwrapped, enthralled, of cloth-in dolls, of effigies, of twins,
Okay, sure.
of
Okay.
glass and gleam, of mirrored eyes, of phantoms falsely cast.
Fine. Mirrors, okay.
Oh! Of what, if aught, doth lay beyond this fleeting form of flesh?
Huh.
Symmetry Silk Moth, number 4.
I love how he copies her rhythm but doesn't commit to the rhyme. Yeah. Obsession, maybe?
Obsession?
Really makes it feel like he's in the room affected by her. Yeah, it really does. Alright, let's start from the bottom and make our way to the top.
Cynthia's hand, a plan plan devised by her and her alone.
The plan being...
Why, to hire a sleuth to seek the truth.
That's us. A couple of sleuths seeking the truth.
I
True.
implore, unravel swift this tangled tale, and name the knave ere further harm befall.
Further harm befall who?
With former captain slain, I feared the new be target too.
That's fair.
Oh, I'm reading this myself.
Oh, cool. Hey, did you like the bit where...
I am but midway through. Prithee, spoil it not.
Sorry.
The fate awaiting guilty hearts once they are condemned.
What? You get turned into a weird little wooden goblin head?
Nay, bound in chains upon the deck and pulled along beside the ship.
Oh.
Oh.
She's not serious.
Ah.
I think.
She has a look of, I'm serious.
I find it hard to look away. Her flicker flame doth draw me in, and I am merest moth.
What is it? Some kind of monster from the bottom of the ocean?
No, not of the sea. She's of an even darker place.
Jersey. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
Why would someone bring along a bottled form of sun?
Sunlight's good for you. Vitamin D, I guess.
What does it do?
All kinds of stuff.
If you don't get enough, it makes you sad. You know how people tend to be happier in
Excuse me.
summer and sadder in winter?
Silkworm sun is scantly seen, even in a summer sky.
Damn.
I swear, sometimes she just gets lucky with the alliteration.
You drew this sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Yeah, that's what it sounds
Why'd
like.
you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
Weird.
What is it?
I do not know and dare not guess.
Ah, come on. One little guess.
It's not my place to muse upon the things in Chamber Dream.
It's from the Dream Chamber?
Aha!
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So?
So
What did she do in there?
We thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
I am Symmetry Silkmoth.
Yeah, I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
Huh.
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Is that a direct quote?
A book adorned by bloody stain?
Might be. Might not.
It might not be a book.
No, no. I meant the blood stain.
Well, we've got it already open, so.
What would you say that is?
Sealed within the glassy tomb.
Yeah.
A mistake? A regret?
I thought it was a piece of paper. Shows what I know.
You know, now that I think about it, I think it's Werman's paper. I think that's what he started with. I don't know.
The compass lies on deathbed dark, its many pointed bones askew. Hush! It now endures a surgeon's steady hand.
You'll pull through, little compass.
A map that leadeth unto naught?
What do you mean? It leads to that big red X.
Yeah, but it's a big red X in the middle of the ocean.
It comes to mind I saw this map upon the captain's cabin desk.
When was this?
Soon after I arrived. Just once, and then it vanished.
Well, now it's reappeared.
Weird.
Ta-da!
When did it vanish?
Against all odds, I've been inscribed upon this family tree.
Oh, you were
bound only
adopted.
by the
Maybe.
bloodline of my matron's former kin.
Your matron?
You were a
That's
fellow?
Fortuna Fellow.
No longer tied to fellow name, she styles herself as Baroness. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Sim, look, you've got 2 half-brothers. Kinda.
Only in the faintest terms, but there they are, Flint and Felix.
We've actually met Felix. Would you believe that?
No?
Oh.
Her quick no.
An effigy of Dansome Dirk? Or doth it bear the form of former falling captain?
Technically, neither.
Employed it be to speak with unseeable souls?
Assuming you can get signal.
Who'd have thought that Dansome Dirk, of all our kin, is playing host to Hidden Ghost?
Hidden Ghost.
A tobacco pipe?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Oh, I know this game. One always tells the truth and the other always lies.
No, that's not what's happening.
Yes, it is.
Care to explain what this is?
Nay,
Do you know what it is?
I.
I'm not sure if that was a pun or not.
I'm not sure if that was a pun or not.
In the parlor, on the floor.
So someone dropped it?
So it would seem.
In the parlor on the floor.
Sim, look, it's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old magic show is pretty good.
I filled the house up every night.
Wow,
So
good for
why'd
you.
you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn. Things not found upon that stage.
Hey, Sim, do you know anything about this?
Speak it soft.
Okay? Do you know anything about this?
Nay. Oh, my fog ball.
Your fog ball?
As carved and crafted.
You made it? What for?
Well, thou mayst use it to speak with Gregory.
Sorry, Gregory? We never met a Gregory.
You wouldn't have.
No, inner stage act.
Lives inside the ball.
Oh.
And he's my uncle.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Oh.
And fictitious.
Oh.
Lillian's locket.
Looks familiar, don't you think?
I didn't know I didn't know it had a name.
Oh, that's that
I'm going to
locket.
close the book.
Okay.
I've no desire to look upon it longer.
Sure.
Wow, yeah, that's Lillian's locket. Okay.
That face!
You know what it is?
Mine eye but chanced upon it. Nothing more.
Your eye but chanced upon it in Zephyr's dream chamber. This is a Mystery Men character.
How it blinks and flickers so.
It's just broken. I think it's turning itself on and off.
As if it sought to speak with kin.
It's a radio. I'm not sure it has kin.
Ship in a bottle.
Do you know anything about Mortuga's model ship?
Yet another weight upon his ever-troubled mind. Although, given that it's sealed in glass, I imagine it's now very hard to fix.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's broken.
It's
Some
broken.
part of its innards
Yeah.
has come loose. To dwell beneath a heavy iron-casted thing. Ever poised for rope to snap? Ever set to fall?
Mortuga? You didn't dwell beneath it. Not really.
Sometimes characters
I don't know.
interrupt each
It's
other
hanging
in their
directly
voice
over his desk.
stuff. It's weird.
A yearning stirred along by grief to seek to find a path, a bridge to cross that dark divide.
Grief?
I assume she's dead, this woman?
Why?
The crosses in the background.
I think they're just ship masts. Like she's standing by the harbor.
She's like, I don't know about that one, Chief.
I wonder if Grip would let us take a closer look at that cane of his.
Yeah, maybe.
Can't hurt to ask.
Let's go check out Grip's cane. Hey, man.
You wish to
Your
converse
cane.
with Cornelius?
Yes.
Thrilled.
Hi, Cornelius. I'm gonna take a look at you. He didn't always have this around him, did he?
Remove what?
The bandage around the middle.
Why?
I'm just curious.
I'm pretty sure it's a sword in there. I guess I don't know anymore. Remove the bandage from Cornelius Kane. Talk to me about Cornelius Kane,
why
bro.
Does it have a bandage around the middle?
Cornelius? Oh, he fell down the stairs. The clumsy old thing.
He fell down the stairs.
It's all just ladders, isn't it?
I promise you that's not the issue I have with that statement.
How do you feel about symmetry?
I will say, in the last day or so, the symmetry does seem particularly somber.
Because of Mortuga's death?
Yes, the problem seems to be that she considers herself a kind of catalyst.
Does she? Why?
Well, I believe she'd been working on some new project. Shortly before Mortuga died, Symmetry shared this project with him.
And
then he dies. It's probably
and then he dies.
What kind of project was it?
I really have no idea. What's that? Oh, yes. Cornelius tells me he saw Symmetry drawing something while in the mess hall. A poster, apparently?
Okay, so she was working on her next act and she told him about it. Mystery Men was an early superheroes but their crap movie with such fun powers as boundless rage but only normal strength and perfect accuracy when throwing forks, but one girl had telekinesis exclusively for bowling balls, and for some reason, a glass bowling ball with her grandfather's still alive skull in it. Oh, that sounds wonderful. And also, yeah, I definitely see the ties between those two. Hi, tell me what you think about Cornelius.
The bandages in the center smell of fearful sweat. The wood itself, it's mahogany, but it smells of salty ocean air. And the little hat smells like a dress worn by a doll.
Oh!
Dress worn by a doll. Lovely.
So we'll have to talk to Symmetry about it.
Symmetry was the only person I didn't see on my tour of the submarine. I realized later that she'd been with Mortuga at the time.
In the Illusion Theater?
You know what's funny? Nobody else calls it that. They all just call it the storeroom. I'm led to believe Illusion Theater is a name Miss Silkmoth came up with herself.
Yeah, probably.
Like how she came up with the name Symmetry Silkmoth.
That's not her real name?
It's not her birth name, no.
It's also the origin of All-Star by Smash Mouth? That's funny. That's so funny. Alright, let's go talk to Tadpole. Hey, girlie. Tell us about Cornelius Kane.
Closely. Grip holds this tighter whenever he gets sad or nervous, and only lets go of it when he's totally at ease.
Sounds like you've really been staring at him.
Yeah, well, you can learn a lot watching someone's involuntary movements.
Okay, do me.
You're tired, achy. You only got an hour of sleep.
It's true.
Surface.
Wow, I feel so seen.
Alright, now let's talk to you about Symmetry.
Quite delicate. She's got some real self-worth issues.
She's kinda eerie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this 1,000-yard stare, like a rabbit in the headlights.
She's got a unique way of speaking, too.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how much of it is sincere and how much is residual from her time performing on stage.
That's fair.
I've heard her talking more normally, though, when she's with
something do me too.
Orphan. As far as I know, she was homeless for a while, until the system picked her up and she got moved into the theater.
So, she's never had any kind of normal life.
Nope. That 1,000-yard stare's starting to make a little more sense now, huh?
Maybe. Alright. Thank you, girly. Let's talk to these two. Hey, man. Tell me about Symmetry.
Sim tells me she's halfway through reading Helmsman.
Is she enjoying it?
No idea. She was just asking what research I'd done into hexes and curses, and was rather disappointed when I told her I just made it up.
I guess Sim's into that kind of stuff.
I thought she was supposed to be an illusionist.
Oh yeah, she was asking about that too.
What do you mean?
She wanted to know what I liked about her old magic show. The one she had.
You saw her old show?
Yeah, it was pretty good. And from what I gather, she's been developing a new act and wanted some feedback, to get some direction. I know what it's like to make a follow-up to something people liked. It can be daunting.
Okay, fair. Now tell me about Cornelius.
Yes. Godric's little mascot sidekick thing.
It's a wooden stick.
With a face.
To you. To him, it may be a wooden stick of great, thunderous importance. You never found yourself attached to an inanimate object? Something that gained special meaning?
I have.
Oh, I did used to have this hat.
There we go. We're all guilty of it.
We're all guilty of it. Thank you. Dark, what you thinking?
What do you know about Sim?
Well, she left the theater she used to work at to come onto the submarine, Then for a while, she worked with Dr. Zephyr in his lab.
But not anymore.
Nope, she's working on something by herself now, in that room that looks like an old-timey kid's bedroom.
Do you know what it is she's working on?
Not exactly, but get this. One time, I looked into that room, and there were 2 of them.
What?
2 Symmetry silk moths.
I think maybe she has a twin or something. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I don't get it.
What's not to get? It's a cane with a face.
Okay, so for real, Grip's actually super smart.
Really?
See, this is my point. He hides it. Why? Why bother with the cane, the whole persona?
Fair. All right. Let's go talk to Zephyr. Hey, man.
I first learned about Symmetry from a newspaper article detailing her residency at the Fortuna Hall Theater. On the surface, it was merely a review of a magic show, but I felt something behind it, something of great interest. To me, it spoke of someone with a close connection to the ethereal plane. Taking an excursion from the submarine, I attended the performance. Afterward, I requested an audience with Miss Silkmoth herself. And speaking with her for a scant few minutes, I learned 2 things. First, and most importantly, my instincts had been correct. She was indeed fascinated with the great unanswered questions of metaphysicality. She held a yearning to understand that which could not ordinarily be understood. A woman after my own heart.
What was the other thing? You said you learned 2 things.
That she was thoroughly unhappy with her lot at Fortuna Hall. The theater owner was a heartless woman who, among other indiscretions, did not compensate Symmetry for her work. But she had no family, nor any other connections. She had nowhere else to go.
So you invited her to come live on the submarine?
To put it simply,
Did she bring all her props and stuff with her?
everything she could carry.
Why? Was she gonna keep working as an illusionist on the submarine?
No, Miss Silkmoth would be working with me here in the Dream Chamber.
I notice she's not here anymore.
Her tenure with me has come to an end. She has moved on to pastures anew.
Yeah, I remember that. Well, not I remember that, but more, they talked about how they made her leave. Okay. So let us talk more to Cornelius
Dr.
Kane.
Grip's hand-carved talisman.
You think everything's a talisman.
I thought it was just a part of the branding for his shop.
It may well be. Nonetheless, I conclude that it is imbued with energy, and its primary function is to be an anchor.
It's not heavy enough to be an anchor. I'm pretty sure it would float.
He means an emotional anchor.
Oh, Right.
Wood float. What an enchanting thought.
I mean, it is wood.
Given him an idea.
It may transpire that the true meaning of the cane is found in its unsinkability.
So it's a reminder not to sink, not to drown.
Like some kind of life preserver?
Well, that's everyone we've got, so let's go back here. Maybe we'll get to Cynthia now.
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you were hoping for.
Aw, come on! Do it!
We haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You.
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally.
Alright, let's go in.
Hey, so, thanks for finally letting us in.
You know, I have to say, that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire.
Correct? Yes?
The world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's... No, I'm not the world's greatest, just a detective.
She was probably talking about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it. I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you!
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
That doesn't get you off the hook.
What? Really? Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
We have ads starting in 2 minutes, so... I'm gonna play through the ad break, if you guys don't mind. This will probably be the last person we, talk to before we end for the day. And I don't feel like getting up. Hope that's okay. If you are subscribed, thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please make sure to take some time to take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. And I will see you in 3 minutes. Nope, I hit the wrong button.
So, how'd you end up as new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be. It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't.
What do you mean, though, girly?
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family
cool.
business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18! Ugh.
How does an 18-year-old
So you were working since 3?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know, it's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1, you will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2, you will return here and report your findings to me. 3, you go home.
3, you pay us. 4,
3, you pay us.
3, she pays us. 4, we go get ice cream. 5, we go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not going to tell us.
Not yet.
She's not gonna tell us.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Mormon and Mr. Jansen.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Ah,
Huh.
interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that. What about afterwards?
We'll sail
Cynthia
the 7
is
seas
really cute.
and have adventures. You know, that kind of stuff.
Very young and very cute. I think we have about like 20 seconds left in ads, so I'm gonna wait a minute before we go to the night of the murder. But hey, how you doing? Are you still knee deep in peak? Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good ad break. Let's continue. All you've missed is her talking about herself and the Mortuga submarine. She is 18. She has worked as a ship mechanic for 15 years, she says. She doesn't really have a lot of plans for the Mortuga submarine after this. She really just wants to get this murder figured out. And very not the sim-like design we were led to believe, which is cool. Yeah, it is.
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
Yeah, you
How did you
tilted.
tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down. And diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up onto the foredeck to check.
Yep.
There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced.
Yep.
Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its socket.
And that's what broke it?
I figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know.
Oh, that's the hex bottle.
Didn't ask. I went down the 2 ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me.
Yep.
She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even
Did
said
he?
he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon. And the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked.
Yep.
We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead. Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to
You cared about your friend.
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll field them separately.
Okay. Let's talk to you about all of our suspects.
Madame Tadpole's so cool. She's super strong and she can swim super fast.
I bet.
She knows all about the different kinds of fish.
Oh, big stretch.
And she can hold her breath underwater for like ages.
Of course.
Also, she's traveled the world, she's had all these different jobs, met all these different people. I haven't done any of that stuff.
No, yeah,
Well,
you've been at
she's
Silkworm on Sea forever.
Yeah, I guess.
Dirk.
That's okay, I guess. I've not got a lot in common with him. He grew up in a big sunny city. I grew up in a little gray fishing town where it literally never stops raining.
Fair,
I guess
fair.
he's pretty wealthy now, too.
Hi, Jinx, how are you?
I don't know.
Welcome
I didn't
in.
get paid that much at all.
Really?
How are you doing? Thank you so much for raiding me today. I think you guys were playing Tangle Tower, right? How are you enjoying Tangle Tower? Are you enjoying it? It's so good. I love it. Just so everyone knows, we are playing the quote-unquote sequel, the Mermaid Mask. It is a different, it's a different case altogether, and most of the allusions to Tangle Tower are mostly, like, they don't really factor into the whole story as a whole, as far as I know. I'm still pretty early in it. But just so you know, just in case you don't want to get spoiled, we are playing the game that just came out last month. But hello everyone, for those that don't know, I'm Sesu. We play indie games here. Thank you for coming by. Please make sure to take care of yourself, get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. Your body will thank you for all of those things. You're really enjoying it? I'm very happy to hear that. Yes, each installment is very well contained. We've had like some fellow nods in this, but nothing like that actively influences the story in any way. It's just like, oh, would you believe we met this guy? No. that was pretty much word for word how a conversation went. But yeah, please take care of yourselves. To give you the very broad strokes of this, we are investigating a murder that happened on a submarine in a closed room. Well, we assume it was closed.
Something about his contract, his agent.
I'll get my violin out. I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Let's change the subject. I prefer to not speak ill of my crew behind their backs.
This is the acting captain, Cynthia Seafoam. She's cute.
I'm probably gonna have to draw up some rules on keeping pets. It's not that I want to ban them.
Pets?
You know, maybe a rule about not keeping them secret.
Pets?
And, what's this got to do with Zephyr?
Oh,
what?
I'm pretty sure he's keeping an animal in there.
What?
His dream chamber.
Where?
But you've not actually seen it.
No, I heard him talking to it though, a few times.
What kind of pet do you think it is?
It could be anything. Dr. Zephyr's into some pretty weird stuff, and he's got like black market connections. Sim was telling me about it.
Black market?
Oh, wait, she told me not to tell anyone else.
Oh, well, we kind of knew that anyway.
Sure thing.
I can see you writing it down.
You like Sally a lot. Pretty big design change since game 1, though. You were like, who is this lady? Yeah, I saw her game 1 design, and I'm like, whoa, they really reworked you, huh?
Mr. Warman? I usually just try to stay out of his way. He's kind of grouchy.
Did you know him before the submarine?
No. He did grow up in Silkworm, but he lived uptown in a big fancy house. And I didn't.
Born with a silver spoon in his mouth, huh?
Come to think of it, I don't actually think Warman was born in Silkworm.
Really?
I think he might have mentioned something about disclaiming his inheritance.
I guess he wanted to make his own money.
Which, by all accounts, is exactly what he did after he left town and wrote that book.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
why
he
would
did
he need
leave.
to come back.
He just really wanted to meet him, I guess.
Meet who?
To meet
Captain
Mortuga.
Mortuga.
When did
This
you
is our
first
dead
meet
man.
Mortuga?
When he let me into the submarine.
Oh, it's just...
Thank you for the forehead
I thought
kisses.
maybe you'd have run into him before that.
Also, I'm
My
catching up.
parents did. I know
Maki,
that
Kiro, I hope you're doing well. Happy
The harbor master
Wednesday.
Ah, that tracks.
So Mortuga lived an active life back then. He wasn't like a recluse?
I don't think he's ever been.
No, I don't think so.
But from what I gather, he was very loyal to the few friends he did have. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was trying to reconnect with someone he once knew from the town.
Who was it? Did he say?
No, I never found out.
Huh. Wonder who it was.
I found out Mr. Grip wanted to be the submarine's navigator at one stage.
Yeah.
Tortuga never allowed. After I became captain, I half expected Grip to come and ask about taking
The
over
one
But he didn't.
problem that I have with this
Would you
game,
say
it's not
yes?
really a
Of
problem,
course. I
but
have
like,
no idea why Tortuga didn't allow it, but Mr. Grip's clearly an expert. I would have welcomed his help.
I wonder why he didn't.
hold
ask.
on.
I'd guess he assumed Cynthia didn't want any help. Sorry, Cynthia, but you do give off a kind of I can do everything by myself vibe. Just a little.
Feedback duly noted.
So sometimes characters will interrupt themselves. So sometimes if they have lines back to back, they'll cut off at the end of their line before they start the next line. And I just find it really jarring because they didn't have this issue in Tangle Tower. So I don't know what happened with like the development and the programming on this one. Like usually it's fine, but every so often they'll interrupt themselves a little at the end and it's
Said you're
weird.
18? Where are your parents?
My stepfather's still in Silkworm. He's too stubborn to leave, even though the town's
What frame rate am I running at? That's a good question.
The shipyard beneath the lighthouse. That's where I live too.
Sounds like it might have been an interesting place to grow up.
It used to be.
I'll have to check when we're
Nowadays,
done.
It's basically just a big pile of rust.
What about your mother? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, Cynthia.
When did your
why
mother
did you want to
die?
become captain of a submarine?
Not a submarine. This submarine.
Uh-huh.
Like I said,
Why?
It's just the way it's meant to be.
No, but you didn't elaborate at all.
Mariana Moon? I've barely known her longer than you have.
Do you know why she's on the submarine?
I have to assume she was invited.
So, what? Nobody's allowed on board without being invited?
Naturally.
Who invited
Well,
Okay, maybe I'm an exception, but
yeah.
Captain Tortuga granted me access and you let me stay. So it amounts to the same thing.
I mean,
now,
Worman and
you're
Dirk
captain.
didn't get
You
invited
can tell
either.
Mariana to leave if you don't like her.
I never said I didn't like her. I think she's very interesting.
She doesn't like her. That's what that meant. She doesn't like her.
Sim's my best friend.
Well, that's nice.
She's really cool and weird, and she knows all kinds of stuff about illusions and magic and curses and psychics and haunted dolls.
What a ringing endorsement.
Curses?
Oh yeah, Sim's obsessed.
Yeah, you know, curses.
She's convinced that she's cursed, or even that she is a curse. That's
Oh.
why she wears that locket.
I don't know. This sounds like kind of an unhealthy predisposition.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm actually pretty worried about her.
Aw.
Especially since, you know.
No?
No.
So it's looking like Sim was the last person to see Tortuga.
Oh, okay. Especially
We were both
since...
in that storeroom the evening he died. The Illusion Theater.
Since she might get framed for his death. Fair. Alright. Time to go through all my clues.
Aha! I see you found my case file.
Sure did.
Yeah.
How come you knew about Grimoire?
Oh, I read all about the Tangle Tower case in a newspaper.
I didn't know that got any press. Someone must have sold their story.
I gotta ask, did Fiona end up leaving the tower? Or is she still there?
Fifi? Yeah, she and Poppy moved out.
Oh, good for them.
They got a real nice place out in the countryside.
That's so nice. I'm jealous.
Whew, I was scared on what they were going to say from that. Oh. Nothing with too much consequence. Whew, okay.
So this is what Mr. Worman did after he left town.
Why would
That's
he
the
need to
problem
leave
also with
town
playing a
to
game
walk? I feel
after
like
another
he could do that
is...
anywhere.
I hope they don't
Probably
spoil
more
anything.
Connections.
You mean like in publishing?
In anything. Silkworm's a real dead end if you got any kind of aspirations.
Fair.
There he is, Tortuga's little mascot.
What does he do?
Well, you know, bit of this, bit of that. A big green light shines out of his eyes sometimes.
Yeah, we saw
Yeah,
it.
we've seen
It
that.
lured us onto the submarine.
That's the idea.
How does it work? Do you activate it from in here?
Nope. It just kind of happens.
What? What do you mean it just kind of happens?
Be magical.
I'm considering having this taken down. I'm captain, so I'm allowed to do stuff like that.
Why would you want to take it down?
It's just unnerving. It's making some of the crew uncomfortable.
Some of the crew?
It's making me uncomfortable.
Sun tablets?
Yeah, for when you need sunlight, but you can't get any.
Like if you, I don't know, random example, lived in a submarine.
She's like, Sun? I don't know what that is.
Fortuna.
Who is she?
She's the theater owner who adopted Sim.
Did Sim like living with her? In the theater?
Sim's reluctant to speak ill of her elders. But I get the sense that Fortuna wasn't very nice to her.
Oh, fair.
You know, if this is poison, then surely it's a red herring.
How so?
Mortuga didn't die from poisoning.
Right. So
Yeah,
you think
but it's not
someone put up a
poisoning.
false lead?
I don't know. It's not a very good false lead.
Do you know what the stargazing girl is all about?
No, Sim didn't tell me the details. She didn't want to, for some reason. She seemed to regret the whole thing.
Ah. So I wonder if that was before her last act.
In the case file, you said the cauldron had never been unlocked before.
And nobody knew how to unlock it, except, presumably, Mortuga himself.
So
Fair,
you think it
fair.
got opened in the course of the murder?
I see 3 possibilities.
Mhm.
1, the cauldron was opened before the murder. 2,
Mhm.
someone opened the cauldron after the murder.
Someone other than Mortuga.
Naturally. And 3, the cauldron was opened during the murder.
Yeah.
Like the murder happening and the cauldron opening are one and the same.
Maybe. That's
Pocketbook.
one creepy book. Wait, are those initials? M?
You're looking at it upside down.
Am
I don't think she is. I think it is. Is that Mariana's? We got it from Tadpole, but maybe it's Mariana's.
Hey, there's a document in there.
It's a piece of paper. I don't know if I'd call it a document.
It's been typed.
Apart from
Yeah, on a
the
typewriter.
title, which is drawn by hand.
Oh yeah, it almost looks like a logo for something.
This is the ship's compass. From here in the control.
Looks like Mr. Grip's already working on fixing it. Good. That's good.
Why so many needles?
The original needle was broken. Mr. Grip said he had a few he could try out as replacements.
This
Ah.
was the original.
Yeah.
Looks fine to me. Just put it back in.
Nope, wouldn't work. It's malfunctioning. It needs to be replaced.
Why do you believe that?
This weird little drawing. It looks kind of like that thing Mortuga kept up on the foredeck.
Yeah, it does. I forgot about that on the back. Everyone's been looking at the front.
Cynthia, this map's got your surname on it, and the S from your signature.
Oh yeah. Seafoam Harbor.
It's a family
nobody ever
business.
Really called it that, but my mom was the harbor master, so yeah. What's with that wheel? It looks kind of like a shield. Does
It
he have
does.
that in the movie?
He has a wheel in the book, but it mostly stays attached to his ship. Apart from one time it breaks off in a big storm.
Then why is it part of the action figure off
Cynthia,
then?
is this the phone you used to call us?
No, I used one in the town when I went to drop off the case file. I never actually had my own cell phone. Do they all have flashlights like this?
Oh wait, that's a flashlight?
That's a
Be useful.
flashlight.
It gets pretty dark down here.
I thought it was like a camera.
Wait, so it's a cassette player for listening to music?
Nearly.
Looks
Almost.
Like a tape can swap out.
So?
So maybe there are other tapes.
Hey, yeah, I bet there are.
I guess we could ask Mariana about it.
I don't know. Does it belong to Madame Tadpole?
Oh?
Seems like the kind of thing she might have fished out of the sea.
That explains why it's smelly. But weird that you didn't know it was the key.
Remember this. My mom had a copy framed and put it up on our hallway.
That's her in the photo.
Yeah.
Who's the other woman?
That's her best friend. They were always going on little adventures together. And one time, they came back with a sea serpent.
The silver snake.
Also known as the silkworm serpent.
Why'd they take it out of the ocean anyway?
It was injured? They wanted to look after it until it recovered.
Oh.
Does it not have eyes?
Nope, no eyes. And its skin was rock hard, but shiny, like a gemstone.
Where'd you keep it? In the shipyard?
Yeah. Mom wanted to take it back into the sea, but she didn't want to leave it. She
Fair.
wanted to go with it. She wanted all of us to go.
To go and live in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you would have enjoyed that instead of where you were.
Hey, it's that bottle I saw Dr. Zephyr carrying around the submarine. It smells kind of like flowers or something.
Maybe he's been talking to this.
Something in the bottle.
I don't really want to know what that is. Oh, Sim's fog ball. What's this weird little antenna thing?
Is that not just part of the design?
No?
I thought it was part of the design. I actually didn't see it had tape on it.
Huh. Oh, I know about this one. The silver snake.
What do you know about it?
Well, I know it's a big sea serpent that my mom and her best friend fished out of the ocean.
Your mother found it?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to it? Did she keep it?
For a while. Eventually, some men came and took it away. I don't know.
Cynthia, this radio looks kind of like you.
Yeah, it kind of looks like you.
You really think so?
Why did she take that as a compliment?
Does it belong to you?
Of course, I brought it with me. That's how I first contacted the submarine from the outside.
Oh.
He used the radio to contact Matuga, and you asked him to let you into the submarine?
Yep.
Oh, wait, so there's a receiver in the control room?
No. Well, kinda.
Kinda?
So, you know what? Never mind.
No. I think that's important. How did he hear you?
I used to look out my bedroom window and see it sitting in the harbor.
Does it have a name?
Something Selena? Precious Selena?
Okay.
What do you know about this bell?
That's no bell. It's got a fluted drive tip.
A what?
A fluted socket with 6 flutes.
Yeah, I agree completely.
I don't know what that means.
I remember one time I went into Matuga's cabin and he was standing in front of this painting, and he had his hand held up to it, like he was touching it.
Maybe it got knocked and he was straightening it.
No, he wasn't touching the frame. He was touching the painting itself.
Okay, well, he is within his right to do that.
I don't know. Might be worth a second look.
Oh, maybe there's something in it.
I'm sure I saw a picture of this recently, but it looked different.
Where did you see
What?
this picture?
Somewhere in the engine room?
In the engine room. Okay. I think I've asked you everything I can.
I wonder if Sim would let us take a closer look at that locket of hers.
Can't ask.
Let's go talk to Sim about her locket. Wait. Wait, hold on. Okay, well, we'll talk to Sim about her locket, and then we'll finish looking at that.
Right, I almost forgot.
What?
I should be able to get into Sim and Cynthia's bunk room now.
Later.
Let's go look at that painting again.
Later. Hey, girlie, tell us about your locket.
Sim, could we take a closer look at your locket?
I suppose so. Please be careful.
A heavy golden locket that Symmetry wears around her
I
neck.
should open it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
It's up to you.
Open. Oh. Okay. First of all, let's talk to you about Cornelius'
That
game.
little dapper hat he wears, I sewed myself from cotton cloth. And
Yeah.
now he truly looks the part, mirrored to his master's garb.
The cane didn't always have a hat?
No.
Nay, was not but wood be carved, a simple stick with face adorned.
And you thought he should have a hat just because Grip wears one?
No, I saw a picture of it. At least I think I did.
Everyone said they seen a picture of this in the engine room. Okay, I'll have to remember that.
It was my mother's own, or so I'm told.
You don't know for sure?
I was too young. I don't remember.
Hmm.
I ideally hope to ask her and know the truth at last.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you ever will?
The question that bestirs my soul.
Fair. Okay. I need to talk to everyone about Cynthia, but I'll do that next time. Let me go here for a second. I don't see anything that immediately pops out at me for a picture, but I'll look later. Oh wait, the engine room. The engine room? The engine room. Anyway, we're gonna look at stuff in here and then we'll call it.
Don't touch that, please. It's behind glass for a reason. It is a garment of great historical significance and must be preserved.
What if we just look at it?
Actually, there's one more thing we'll do after this. We gotta go to Mariana Moon's room. An ornate jacket displayed on a wooden mannequin in the control room. We can't touch it as it's kept behind glass.
Can we look at the control panel?
If you promise not to press any of the buttons.
I will make no such promise.
A radar? Maybe some kind of underwater imaging system?
Either
Maybe.
way, it's a machine that looks out into the ocean.
Okay. What about this?
It's a kind of waveform.
I think this is for listening to the ocean.
What are they expecting to hear?
And what about this?
These look like the dials on my oven.
You don't have an oven.
I meant my mom.
You don't have an oven.
Well, now I just feel bad. It's a lever.
We'll leave it.
A radar? Maybe
Okay.
Anyway, it's a machine.
Looks like something's missing here.
Something is missing here.
Something with 3 small holes.
Bowling ball?
Yeah, microwave oven.
Coconut?
It's missing the coconut. You're right.
It's a depth meter. Shows how deep we are.
Grimoire. If you had a depth meter, it would say 0.
That's rude.
Whew. Wow. Proud of that one?
It's
A little chuckle. Leave it.
It's an electrical switchboard.
Something's bound to happen if we mess around. If we carefully and sensibly interact with this precision equipment.
Alright, let's look closer. It's a puzzle. Swap the 6 colored plugs into the correct sockets. Huh. Oh, no, I don't think I know enough about this to do it right now. I think I need to find some numbers and come back.
We'll come back later.
Not a whole lot of action.
Yeah, it's mostly a bunch of measurements and readings.
I want to pull this lever.
It's a lever.
Oh, shit.
A sheet of glossy paper came out.
I think this is how they print out stuff they see with the radar machine.
So, is there anything on it? Did it see anything?
No, nothing.
Weird. Okay, now I'm gonna pull this lever.
It's a lever.
A little card came out.
A little card came out.
Numbers printed on it.
Oh, I guess it shows the daily readings for the depth, the speedometer, and the heading. I wonder why you'd need that.
Insurance purposes, maybe?
Captain's log, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
It's mostly a bunch of...
Okay. Pull both levers on the submarine's control panel. Is an achievement I got.
There's even an arts and crafts table.
I don't think that's what it
normal
is.
table.
Currently being used for arts and crafts.
A strange blueprint found in the control room. The title reads The Mortuga Submarine. It had a different name. Because it was originally the Seafoams. And then it was Mortugas. And now it's back under the Seafoam.
Don't won't touch it.
I won't.
She wants to touch it so
That
bad.
was not convincing.
A ship's wheel found in the control room. Cool. Okay. So one thing I want to do before we end is I think we have enough information to do this puzzle. So we are not on the map.
I'll do this later.
Hold on. I need to look here. Okay. So let me take a screen cap real quick. I've been still trying to puzzle this puzzle, and I think maybe we can do it. I think it's supposed to be where everyone was.
It's a pin board.
Maybe. So I can't remember if we're supposed to be on the map.
So, there's a drawing of each one needs to be moved to the right place.
That's not it.
Looks like the board.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what it's like.
Nothing.
I'd say
But
me,
okay.
you, and Mortuga probably.
Mortuga shouldn't be in any of the segments. So, Mariana, me, and Sally are here. Godric is here. Tadpole is here. He's up here. These two are here, and these two are here. And I think that's how that goes. Let's see.
Nothing.
Nothing still. Okay.
All need to be and Mortuga probably.
Yeah. Is it where people are right now? Because she's over here. And she's here.
Got it.
Ah, it's where people are now. Let's go. Brr, 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 brr. I'm so good at this. Okay.
Nice work.
What is
Nothing
it?
happened.
Nothing happened.
What were you expecting?
Normally, when we complete a puzzle,
When we complete a puzzle,
unlocks
something.
and we get a new
Yeah.
clue.
And we get a clue.
Yeah, we've been conditioned to expect that.
Well, we have.
If it's a clue you want,
Yeah.
have a look on the back of the pinboard.
Okay.
What's this?
Night of a full moon. An instant photo depicting a muscular man, and that looks like Madame Tadpole. It was found in the cargo hold. Wayland Wolf, so it is WW. Okay. We'll have to talk to Tadpole about that later. But anyway, that's it for us for right now. So let's go to our just chatting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today for more Mermaid Mask. We're getting closer and closer to this as we go. How do I leave? There we go. Yeah. Thanks for rating streaming even. Thank you. I forgot to check my settings. I'll go back into that later. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys. We'll be back to streaming on Friday, kind of around the same time we started today. We usually start around on Friday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. We'll be playing more Blueprints, and it'll be a fun time. For now, let's find someone to raid, shall we? Let's see who's up and about. You know, I don't think I've been able to raid Memat yet on his subathon, so let's go say hi to Memat. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're not here usually, I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays, and our games in rotation right now are the Mermaid Mask and Blueprints. And just as a heads up, near the end of the month, I will be taking a very, very small break. Well, we'll just miss 1 week because I'm going on vacay. But yeah, I'll let you know more once we get to it. One more thing. My stream team 100GS is having a collab next Tuesday. Please consider checking us out. I need to take off Oompa Loompia's name. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, we're going to be playing Super Battle Golf, and it'll be fun. So, usually I make a message on my socials when we go to do things, like when I go to stream. So, consider following me on Blue Sky. And yeah, I'll see you next time. As I get ready to raid, please remember it is cold season. It is COVID season as always, and it's the season of you cannot trust your veggies. So try to eat veggies that you can cook. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. All of these things are going to be super helpful for you to keep you safe because I don't want you guys to get sick. Thank you so much, Twitch. Thank you so much to YouTube. I will see you next time. Remember to get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. All of these things are great for you. Your body will thank you. And I'll see you on Friday.